Valorant.
Why'd you say that?
Because I got a Twitch ad for Valorant. And now it's a Twitch ad for Red Bull.
Well. While you were away, your game was on. I wasn't away, but alright.
Just trust us, you were definitely away.
I don't think that's true.
Definitely away.
I don't think so, Chief. I came here to buy something, but I don't know why I'm here or where to go back to now.
Some dream bluff?
It's
dream
time
bluffs,
for today's
maybe?
circus fact. It is physically impossible for a pig to look up into the sky. Thank
Oh, no,
you
I think
for
you're here
listening to
because
today's
you
circus
did buy
fact.
some dream bluffs.
I said, hold on, Tyler. Circus was giving me today's circus fact. I don't know if that one's true, Chief. 'Cause some of these circus facts, I'm gonna be honest, they're a little fucking sus.
Sus like Among Us?
Nah, just sus like you, fucking lying piece of shit sus.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I've literally seen pigs look up.
Yeah, no, we came to, like, buy...
Yeah, we bought some dream bluffs.
Yeah. They all are? They all are? No, you said true ones, haven't you? Wait, no, hold on. Now I feel even stupider.
So we gotta get back to the Asylum Island, is where we gotta go.
Yeah. I wanted to give a college try of collecting everything. Oh, well. But I also have a feeling I'm gonna get...
Can't get a good grip. Can't get a good grip.
Hey. I'm gonna get sick of that very quickly.
I could pull up some Reddit if you want me to read some Reddit while you...
while I
explore.
mindlessly walk around each area in the attempts of hoping to find what I didn't already collect.
Yes. You could start to see how much in this area you've collected already.
I did already, Tyler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you missing?
One of the 2 collectibles and a bunch of cards.
Children, please remember not to pet or feed the animals.
Give me a sec. You alright? You're whispering, so I have no fucking earthly idea what you're saying. Yeah, okay. Alright.
At Whispering Rock. The titanium in the food chain has caused numerous psychic mutations, and the animals you encounter, especially at night, might be more dangerous than the kind you have back home.
But I wanna pet the mutated bear.
I mean, you can try.
Ranger Ford.
He's the one that hangs out in the GPC area.
TPC area.
You know the area where Sasha Nine's lab is?
Sasha 9.
That's as far as I'm going. I'm no-butting your bit here.
Why? The bits are funny. Yes, this is what I was worried about. 1 card left.
Check in the outhouse.
There we go.
Use button to open doors.
Oh boy. Nothing.
I believe in you.
Well. Darn. Yeah, alright, buddy. Anyway, didn't you say Reddit?
Yeah. I just also pulled up a scavenger hunt collectibles guide. So, if you get to the point where you just can't find like 1 or 2 of them, then I can look.
Okay.
So, shall I continue the story that we started yesterday about the sister's ashes and the necklace, and it's not actually her ashes or whatever?
We didn't finish that one?
No. We were dealing with the we were reading the update. Oh, yeah. That's the psychic bear I was telling you about.
That's a little rude. It ran into me! Stop putting me on fire.
Yeah, it'll do that.
It's rude. Pretty sure food makes your health go up.
That was a total accident.
Yep.
Yay. A total accident. they said about the thing that you did intentionally because you needed food.
We got a couple of big promotions for the winner.
I put your marksmanship thing in one of those slots for shooting.
Yeah.
It'll just be handy to have on anyways. So you could just shoot the bear and it's way easier than
No, I
setting
think
it on fire.
I think setting it on fire is easier.
When it doesn't run into you, yeah.
Yeah, I thought we were finished with the story.
Yeah, we started with the update where OP threatened their mom,
An eager
saying
one,
like,
eager to learn.
I'll give you like a week.
Just
You
eager to play. Sir, I am here to. You're here to train hard. Yes, sir.
either
Yes,
like you
sir.
tell
To
dad
become
and
part of
brother
an-
or I do.
Yeah.
She was like, no,
Noble
you're gonna break their
team.
hearts.
Yes. Yes. To become. Yes. A janitor. No. What? I'm here to be a psychonaut. The brainy jump goes on upstairs. And down here it's pushing brooms, not bending spoons.
Right.
Guy, if I wasn't the one who'd have to clean it up, I'd mash you into a puddle of goo.
Mm. Go forward. Don't you duo alert me? I literally did my Duolingo.
See you in hell. Hey!
It did thing to me. That's cheating.
It sure did. I think because pyrokinesis is its area of expertise, you can't use that on it. But also, for some reason, your game specifically glitches out in such a way that you can't see the thermometer, so I can't see if it's not going up.
That's rude.
Honestly, though.
He didn't even drop any health.
That's doubly rude of it. God damn it, another fucking bear.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure I have been through here already, though. Oh, come on.
Anyway. Sorry, I got distracted.
Yeah, I'm waiting for...
I was watching you. I was watching you. I was entranced. But yeah, anyway, OP sat dad and brother down to tell him. We'll start from there. So I told them. I sat my dad and brother down and explained that the necklaces didn't have the right ashes in them. I've never seen my dad break like that, and I've never heard my brother scream at me like that. He was angry that I knew before him and didn't immediately tell, because this is the shit you tell me. You needed to tell me. We tell each other everything. But then he started crying and apologizing to me, admitting that he's just so mad about what Mom did and he can't handle it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't hold a grudge for that reaction at all. If it
Yeah. It's such an immediate pain that, like, all that emotion has to go somewhere right away before you can, like,
really
process it, I think.
it. Yeah, 100%.
So it's like... And, like, clearly as soon as he had, he was like, wait, I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry.
Truly, what a disgusting thing to do, though.
So I guess that's clearly something else me and my brother share. We get overwhelmed initially before cooler heads prevail. My dad looked gutted, but he was clearly trying to piece himself back together. He said a lot of the same other people had said to me in my other post. We can get some of the dirt from the plot where she was scattered. The necklace has the meaning we attribute to it. She's still with us, even if her body hasn't been physically with us. I feel bad because some of it my mom said, i.e. the bit about the necklace being important even without her ashes in it, but I was able to accept that much easier from him. Maybe because he didn't lie to me for 4 years and drop a bomb on me out of nowhere because I pulled apart a lie.
Yeah, but also because it's not an excuse from him.
Yeah.
Like, from her, it's an excuse, right? Like, it's alright that I lied because XYZ. It's, you know...
Right. And from him, it's him trying to cope with the new reality.
Yeah.
And so there's this, like, mutual trying to cope. It's like, I understand coming from you. He held my brother and I as we cried, and he apologized for the pain, and he said it wasn't fair that I had to be the adult when my mother should have told us all a lot sooner. Dad's gonna try and talk to my stepfather to find the plot because my mom has been refusing to talk to us anymore, not answering messages or picking up the phone. Her social media has even gone dark. He's gonna try to find out where the plot is and go to the site. I don't know if I could if it were up to me. It just feels like the final bit of proof that this fucked up nightmare is real, and that my sister is mixed with dirt and rocks and grass, and the dirt and rocks and grass of an unmaintained and unvisited plot. My mom and I have always had some issues, but that's normal. This is worse than anything, and we had a rough patch when I came out. We didn't even talk, but we mended fences after.
Oh, RP's a little limp-wristed.
Just a little I can't see ever forgiving her, not with how she dropped this on me, blamed me for my reaction, and left me to do what she should have done. And to top it off, she won't even show the decency of explaining why or even talk to me. When we were discussing cremation, it was agreed we would all get a necklace with the ashes. My mind keeps going over things that just didn't add up fully, times when she almost slipped or things that make complete sense now. She almost left behind her necklace on a trip and didn't freak out like I would have, because she knew where my sister was the whole time. She volunteered to be the one to separate the ashes and gave Dad, quote, the rest. I assume those ashes are just the same as ours, fake. God, this whole thing just makes me want to curl up in a hole and never see the light of day again. I've been on and off crying all week.
Rasputin!
Rasputin!
I know grinding is fun. I've played Ratchet and Clank, but like fucking cards.
Need the fucking cards.
Yeah.
Yay.
So I've done the campgrounds. I've done whatever the fuck
You've
this
got the
area is
reception area
called.
now. It's called the reception area.
I'll do this area next because it's clearly connected to it. All true. Oh, okay. So yeah, okay, well it's true then, so I guess pigs can't look up.
Anyway. I've been on and off crying all week without being able to stop. And we're just so angry that I could scream. in the middle of my damn workday, and I'm suddenly rushing to the bathroom to hide the fact that I'm breaking all over again because I can't stop my thoughts. I quit smoking after my sister died, but I picked it right back up again. My dad has been calling me every day to check in on me and remind me how much he loves me and how much my brother loves me. I think he's afraid. My brother has come over each day since the talk with his girlfriend to make sure I eat something. I don't know how to end this post. I feel lost and like I don't know anything anymore. I feel like a burden because my dad and brother are both dealing with the revelation too, but they're clearly thinking of me and checking in on me. I'm gonna look into grief counseling, but the therapist I saw after my sister died isn't practicing anymore, and my insurance isn't accepted by a lot of therapists. I try to remind myself that my little sister wouldn't have minded so much being woven into a tapestry of grass and flowers, and that I can visit her once we know where she was cast and make sure her sight is always beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you to everyone that helped me and shared their own perspectives and stories. I really appreciate it. And then some comments. Someone says, you mentioned she said the cemetery's name when she tattled on herself. Can you call and ask about the plot? It's probably under your mother's or sister's name, and you can visit and not have to go through your mother at all. And Opie replied, it's my mother and stepfather's plot. If trying through my stepfather fails, I'll try that. I didn't think I could just call up and say, is there an empty plot section for the so-and-so family? But it's worth trying. The same person replies, I'm ahead of a cemetery commission. Just call them up. We don't care about drama, just information. The best of luck to you. Nope replied, thank you so much. That means a lot. And then OP replied. Or not replied, but update.
Updated. Yeah.
I tried to find a grave and she's not there. Same for my mother and stepdad. This has been the worst month of my life in years. Sorry to the mod for so many posts. I'm gonna start with the minor stuff that's been happening or whatever, since my head just feels like a brick. I got a promotion that I'd been aiming for before everything. My boss did tell me that I had already got it before all this happened, and it was held off on announcing so I could have time to process before I had to adjust to the new job requirements. I couldn't even feel proud. I know a month ago I would have, but I feel numb. I'm working a lot more hours now than normal, usually about 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. give or take. Paychecks looks nice, I guess. My dad keeps telling me I need to work less, and so does my brother, but my job is one that engages my mind enough that I'm nearly brain dead by the time I'm home, which is nice. I'm non-binary and prefer they-them pronouns, but she-her are not offensive. Realized belatedly that people were calling me that. I started drinking more than usual. After blacking out one night, I let my dad take it all, and haven't bought more. I don't think I've ever gotten blackout before, so it's terrifying to hear about the night, but barely have any recollection of it.
Yeah.
About my sister. Yeah. OP's life is just kind of falling apart right now.
I'm trying to get up, because I see something.
Trying to get up?
Yeah. Oh, I see what it wants me to do.
The Discord stay on top button really doesn't want to work. About my sister. My mother finally responded to my brother, and according to him, she was a wreck. All tears, all apologies, all, you have to understand. There must be something wrong with me, because I look at her and I want to hurt her. I want to break her heart, and I want to make a spectacle of her disgusting behavior. I want to ruin her life. I think part of me recognizes that that's why I'm not so overly cautious about details, but at the same time I can't do it. The rational part of my mind kicks in and I realize that it wouldn't do anything but make it worse. I just feel guilty and sick after the brief moment of satisfaction. But then I think to myself, so how and why could you do that to us for years? Her and my brother had a much better relationship than her and I ever did.
Oh.
She still did that to him.
All I need is the 2 scavenger items. I was looking for cards still. Where the fuck would they be then? How have I found?
One of them is the skull. No, there's like a geyser behind the GPC area.
I'm not gonna make it. Ah!
also a bear around back here again. Another fucking bear. Hey. Owie.
That powerful slam that I could like make more powerful works really good on them. Geyser.
Yeah. Yeah, keep moving. It's... Yeah, here it is.
Nope, nope,
Right?
nope,
No.
nope. Still.
Well then what? What do you mean?
My initial thought was using the levitate ball on the other geyser to like put more pressure in it, but apparently you're supposed to use the shield. I don't know. I feel like the levitate ball should work.
Okay.
And then look at your scavenger hunt items real quick so I can see which one you're missing from here. So you have the fossil, golden acorn, the miner's skull. Can you look at the scavenger hunt list?
What
please?
you found the 3 that I have? From here. But-
You're missing the eye. That's what you're missing.
But you
Okay.
you
Um,
alright, whatever. You read 3 out and I was like, okay, they know the 3 that I'm missing. I was like, I don't know why I need to go back in there again.
well, because I was still listing ones.
You listed 3. There's 4. Anyway. Yeah.
So the one that you're missing is in the river, nearest to the GP. If you follow the river up to where the GPC is, there it is.
Mm-hmm. So
If only you had a psychic power that moves things with your mind far away from you.
no inclination that that's ever been able to be used on collectibles, but alright. If only I knew the rules of the game when I played the game that I'm playing with rules in it.
Sorry.
So do you have everything else in this area?
Mm-hmm.
Neat.
Three cards and a challenge and an orb. Give me sideways fucking jump. I want vertical jump. Like that. Oh, there's one of the cards. Oh, well I know where everything is then.
Yay. Oh, careful.
Nah, so
Water.
I swear there was a way to change what direction you were swinging on those.
Why? A triangle. You just have to not be actively swinging.
Love that for me. I'll just go back all the way again, I guess. Stop tripping. Yeah,
I think it's easier to get on that platform if you try to bounce from the other side, though. Because I've tried climbing those trees and they're kind of a bitch.
I don't know what you mean by that. I suppose I could probably climb up there. Using some of amalgamation of the hill infrastructure.
And levitation and jank.
Okay, cool. That's cool game. Oh, there's like invisible geometry here.
It's rude as hell.
Ah, it's there as well.
It's rude as hell.
Yeah, see?
Oh, damn.
Okay, I just have to deal with the fucking jump that doesn't seem to be working for some reason.
Alright. So yeah. Her and my brother had a much better relationship than her and I ever did. And she still did that to him. Like, yeah, Dad and her never got better after the divorce, and after the affair, they struggled with even co-parenting for a multitude of reasons. Her and I have had our issues, but the bond between her and my brother has always been strong, or at least used to be, and she did to him of all people. She tried telling my brother that she did it impulsively, in a fit of pique. But when he pressured her about why she was the one to volunteer to handle filling the necklaces, she said it was because she was okay with it at first, but then when she saw the ashes, she didn't want to, quote, destroy her further. Her word there, destroyed. Like the relationship between her living children, like our trust in her, like the memorial we agreed upon for my sister. I don't know how to feel, if I even trust her story, but her wording makes it feel like it was planned. God, yet again, it becomes an accidental revelation, where she tried to uphold a lie but got caught, and that's how the truth came to light.
Time to
I
get
managed-
a new mother.
Yeah. I managed to talk to the funeral director. My sister's fingerprints are part of their record. I'm gonna get her touch tattooed, but I found a means of getting that on a necklace so my brother and dad can have that if they don't want a tattoo. Still struggling to get in contact with the owners of the
wow.
cemetery.
I have nothing here. I
A
suppose
lot of
that's-
unanswered emails and voicemails.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I suppose that's not a surprise. I didn't have any powers when I was here last.
Yeah. And you basically just never came back.
Yeah.
I've also been looking for therapists and counselors in my area, or ones doing telehealth.
Hey,
I
wanna
have an
help me
appointment
save the world?
upcoming, but I'm nervous.
Well, to tell you the truth, Earthling, this world is a goner. Right now, I'm just trying to hitch a ride to the next one over.
Sure. Sure, bestie.
Oh, okay.
My stepfather has stepped back. He set a boundary that he won't talk to us until we agree to discuss this, quote, without blaming anyone. And anytime the conversation starts going towards asking about motive or who knew what and when, he says the conversation needs to end.
The stepfather's not the father and brother that they've been hanging out with, is it? It is, right?
Stepfather is mother's husband.
Yeah, of course.
And
it
also
is.
co-owner of the plot.
That's disgusting that he has... Well, does he have any power, or is he just fucking speaking out of his ass?
Well, he co-owns the plot, supposedly. He co-owns the plot where the sisters' ashes were scattered. So if he was willing to, like, talk, he could tell them where the sisters' ashes was scattered, so they could, like, go see her.
grip.
Man, if only I had no, not that one. If only I had a power to hot.
to hot. He's even hung up on us before and threatened the cops on me, even implying that it'd be deserved after I did the same to my mother. Threatened the cops on her.
Yeah.
I wish I could give good news, but there's not been much, and I haven't had much time besides working. I'm just going to keep on doing whatever this is so long as there's not a problem. And I think this is an update after a bit. I went to therapy, tried a few sessions, and I'm so grateful that she worked with me to get me on her books, but she wasn't helpful for me. I wasn't clicking with her and I felt unheard. I'm still on the hunt for a therapist. I feel very entitled saying that. My father is not as well as he wants to pretend. He's so focused on fixing this for us that he has to have lost sight of himself. I hate seeing him like this. My brother is angry. I've never in my life seen him so mad or heard him say such horrific things about our mother and stepfather. We're all just existing, it seems. My brother tried the plot hack idea. The cemetery's full. They're not accepting new burials. I tried as well, and I couldn't even get the plot numbers. I got so angry I was crying. I didn't take it out on them, as it's not the cemetery's fault. I can't manage my emotions. But it was absolutely crushing to come across yet another block. Our mother still won't really talk to me, with one choice exception event, and even my brother is touch and go in conversation with her. She's so quick to shut everything down. The exception is this. My mother offered to let me purchase the plot from her. She said that I can share it with my brother, and this way we can be buried together where our sister is. She phrased it like she was giving me some sort of peace offering or paying me a favor. All total costs together, the liner, the plot, the headstone, the permits, because our state requires one for such sales, the care will be over $9,500.
Jesus.
Her and my stepfather are willing to forego the cost of a headstone to make it easier for my brother and I, to make up for us not being there for the scattering. No mention of how Dad wasn't there either. No true sorry, just what amounts to, if you want access to your sister, pay me for the privilege. I want to say she doesn't intend it this way. I want to agree with my stepfather that this is her attempt to reconcile and that I should meet her halfway. I can't keep doing this. I want to put this behind me somehow. I want to forget about the plot. I want to forget about my mother entirely. It feels like it would be easier to just completely cut her out, make peace with what I have of my sister, and never ever think of my mother again. I feel like a horrible child for thinking that way, and my stepfather's attitude doesn't help the feeling.
Yeah, but your stepfather has ulterior fucking motives for having that kind of attitude, so I don't think that you should be worried about him.
Yeah.
So I'm missing
tried
two
explaining-
scavenger items, but I've cleared everything out in the overworld.
I know. Oh yeah. You cleared everything out in this.
Oh yeah, no, that's a good point. Yeah, there's the other parts of the asylum that I probably haven't been to yet.
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming none of
I
the
think the
scavenger
voodoo doll
items
is in the lodge, though.
Where would you like me to take?
in the what?
In the lodge, like where the store is.
No, I looked in the menu and there was nothing in the menu when I was in the lodge.
Like in the main lodge area, but like in the building. I mean.
No, I looked in the menu while I was in the lodge and there was nothing. Like, listen to me when I say words, Tyler.
I'm sorry.
I know what you. Yeah,
Guys.
it's alright. No, I'm being a dick. Oh, fair enough. Where is it then?
It's up in the rafters.
Is the last one in the asylum somewhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured as much.
It's in the courtyard, basically, as soon as you walk in the front gate.
No!
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 Don't set me on fire. No! Fire!
Is there a way to heal, by the way? Like, just, like I talk to someone and they're like...
You could eat one of your dream fluffs.
No! Like, I talk to someone and I just heal to full, like a fucking inn.
No, I don't think so.
The fuck is the log? The teleporty log. Yes.
Where
Quick
would you
travel
like?
log. Alright, I tried explaining that I just want some of the dirt from the plot for part of a memorial, but my stepdad started threatening to sell it back to the cemetery, because clearly nothing else will satisfy you. My brother and I are in agreement that it's a baseless threat, especially if they really did cast her ashes there, because her mother would never do that and then separate from the plot. We both know even if we buy it from her, she'll visit our sister still. I can't
That
help the
sentiment,
niggling
that sentiment alone, that she'll visit the sister still. That's not like it is her daughter.
Right. But they're saying that like he wouldn't be able to get away with selling it, because the mother still cares about the plot at least.
Hmm.
I can't help the niggling concern that she did something
go.
else with the
Yeah.
ashes than we think, and what she's let on. Like that the cemetery is unrelated and she was somehow clever enough to keep up with that convoluted lie and while drunk. I keep looking at my bank account. My brother doesn't want to buy it off her, I don't think, but he's still furious at the offer, and I don't want to say that he doesn't.
My cobweb duster is empty. I need to go
You
extract
break
more
that
cobwebs
equipment,
from
and
people's
I'll
minds.
weave you into something useful, like a rug.
Wasn't trying to break it. What do you mean?
Cruller just likes threatening children randomly, I think. He's very creative with his threats sometimes.
So who do I go to for the scavenger hunt reward? Is it just him here?
Did you get the watch from
No,
Asylum?
but still you get half of a reward.
Right, I just figured you might as well
Where would
get
you-
the watch and then go turn it in.
wanna
But you
go to-
can, if you go to the...
I misclicked because apparently the D-pad doesn't work in that menu. No fire.
Where would you like me to take you?
Please no
Agent
fire.
Keller?
Let's
Time?
bring me near the geodesic.
No, I'll go to the lake so that I can get the last one.
Okay.
That was a total accident.
They are all feathers and no food, I guess.
Yeah, seagulls are skinny as shit.
Okay, that one you had coming.
I can do this, right?
He means well, I think, but anytime
What's
I try
up,
to broach
Linda?
the offer, he starts in about how we're making our own memorial and that her offer is needlessly cruel. So I shouldn't entertain it. If I could afford it if I shuffled some bills around and worked more. Almost for peace of mind, I want to say yes and take the offer. She gave me a deadline. I still have a bit of time, but it doesn't feel like enough.
Why would she give you a deadline for that? What's her goal? What's her benefit in giving you a deadline for this? Huh? Nothing.
That it does feel very manipulative in the sense of like if she feels like the time is closing in, then they'll
It's
cave
explicitly
faster.
it is literally the definition of what they do in fucking Genshin for FOMO.
Yeah.
Like, would we feel so pressured to pull on these characters if they didn't have 21 days to pull on them? No.
Yeah. Like, not even saying, like, imagine if there wasn't banners, but imagine if, like, every banner for every character is available at all times and you could just leisurely pull
Right.
whenever. Like, if you just had a menu with every character.
Might as well collect the other things that are available here. If I know where they are.
I think you got everything else here, didn't you?
Not
At
yet.
least this courtyard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're good. It's a small courtyard. Blip, blip. You can just, you just use the bacon and port back to Cruller. And then he'll send you back here when you're done.
Huh?
need to re.
So is it him? Is it this one for the scavenger
No,
hunt?
you have to go to the area near the GPC.
Where would? Bring me
Geodet. Yeah. Ranger Crawler. And it's just like around the hill that's right behind you. The other way around. Hello, sir.
Mr. Cruller, you gotta help. Kids are getting kidnapped and everyone's missing, and their brains are stolen. And I think the coach is trying to take over the world with psychically armed death tanks.
Well, now, you see what happens when you go to parts of the force that are off limits?
Won't you help?
I'm a ranger. I got enough problems wrangling these leaves. Now get!
Ta-da! I'm done. I completed the whole scavenger hunt.
Great Odin's rakes! I don't think anyone's ever done the whole thing before. Well, hold still. This might
Maybe
hurt.
because the last item was in the sane asylum.
Hmm.
That felt
Yay.
good.
Congratulations! Now get!
That's rude.
Now get!
So this thing just always does damage now.
Yeah, basically. You're just a you're just a levitating death machine now.
Hee hee.
Murder is cute.
Where would?
It.
Yeah.
Where is Ford?
He's in the white room.
Agent Cruller?
What is the current
I'm ready to go back
in the field.
Okay, let's see if...
Not exactly where I was. You lied. He doesn't care about the crows, huh?
Certainly does not. Hey, Boyd. How you doing?
How do I get in again?
Good. Destroy that debris in to the side there.
I've hit that several times. Oh, okay, yeah, it just must come back. Okay. So I can't use the thing on him. I've already done him.
You've already handled Fred's issues. It's just Edgar who's left.
Yeah, not that I know who that is. This leaves.
He is EP. I love that he has long ass legs and then tiny little arms. It's like a T-Rex, but a man.
Try my patience, Rasputin.
Oh!
What is this? Are you working on an abstract piece? Nice use of color.
Joink.
That's an impressive house of cards you're building there.
And still, not high enough to reach the sky and free her from her prison.
Who is she?
I only know that she is beautiful, perfect, and sad. All day she cries rose petal tears, and I can do nothing to help her because my creation lacks something, and it will not stand against the bull.
What bull?
El Odio. Somewhere along the way, I feel that I lost something important, but I do not know.
I think it's your queens. You want me to go look for them?
Bring me any cards you find. I must complete this tower.
Yes.
Oh, we Mario 64ing it up now, are we?
You know what that is?
I know what is.
The alarm on my phone that just went off.
I didn't hear any alarm. Oh, you know, it was only happened when you were talking.
My phone alarm went off, so.
Your cum alarm, you mean?
My cum alarm.
Oh my God, are you all right? Poor little guy. Little nick on the frame. Maybe I can cover that up with a price tag or something.
Okay. Well, this is certainly one way to get all my health back.
You gotta talk to the dog to get out of here.
Yeah, no, I'm just getting my health back.
Enjoy your new art there.
Okay.
Well, see ya. Keep off the street now. Enjoy your new art there.
Hey, have you seen any really big playing cards around here?
Now that takes me back. Poker night with the guys. Man, I miss those dogs.
Uh-huh. So the cards, you know where they are?
Oh, right. Well, I do know about these 4 lost queens, but that's all. Can't do much with 4 queens, can you?
Those are exactly the cards I need. Where are they?
Forget about it. They're guarded by some pretty nasty characters. Not to mention El Odio. You're better off just hanging out here and turning your head just a teensy bit to the left.
Where did you say those cards?
Forget about it.
Okay.
I think I hate them.
Oh, trust me. You'll hate them even more.
What are you trapped? Are you a prisoner of art just like Edgar?
I'm a prisoner of that stupid bull. I don't want to get gored, so I hide out in the alley like a...
Okay, promise me you won't take this the wrong way. But you are a dog.
Yeah, but I'm a Saint Bernard, man. I should be up in the highlands above the tree line, keg of brandy around my friggin' neck, seeing the world, and finding more things to paint than this junk.
Alright, man.
Hey, how do you get out of this alley?
We're trapped in here, son. Art is our only escape.
Is that like a metaphor, or do you mean that if I take one of these paintings, I can use it to get out of here?
If you take one of these paintings, I'll bite you on the leg. If you buy one, it could help you get out of here. They're magic.
Okay, I'm on.
Well, see ya. Keep off the street now.
Well, fair enough.
See ya. Keep off the street now.
You can hang up one of your paintings. Maybe hang up the other painting.
Yeah, I know, Tyler.
Nice! Now I can get Edgar's cards.
Did that do
Goose
any?
works. Huh?
Did it do any actual health damage to me though?
I don't think that did, but I think if Elodio takes you any farther, then it does do gradual damage. I could be wrong about that though.
Well, besides, that
This
was
is sort of one of those, you make gradual progress in between patrols.
I need the steamer trunk tag for this guy.
Gooseworks posted on Blue Sky says, done a lot of research learning what worked and what didn't in the first 4 Digital Circus episodes. So I'm really going back to juice up the writing for the remaining scripts. If the dialogue isn't noticeably better in episodes 6 through 9, you have the legal right to come into my home and kill me.
what?
And then replied to that, I've also been eating a lot of apples, so if there's any blatant apple influence in the writing, that's why. So keep an eye out in episodes 6 through 9 for apples.
Huh. Well, I'm safe here.
Anyway, my dad has taken over trying to figure out the legalities of the situation and what he can do to force her hand to share where the plot is, or what he can do to make things better. He's fit to be tied. I don't know what that means. He's doing what he can, looking into what legal avenues we can pursue and what can be done to force her to give the location. It seems like we don't have many options. It doesn't feel right or fair. He keeps saying what my brother has said, trying to reassure me, but I can't not think of it. I'm not sleeping much these days. I think the only thing going well in my life is my work, and I still haven't had anything to drink.
That is good.
I think that, yeah. I think maybe the next option we could try is letting the cemetery know ashes were illegally spread on their grounds, but what will they do in response? I know I'm being paranoid and catastrophizing when I fear that they'll do something to clean my sister from the plot or take it away from my mother, and then I won't be able to access it.
Introducing, fresh from the Thrilla in Manila, Iowa, Tiger!
Arr.
Oh, I want to fuck him.
Wake up, little man. Time to go nighty-night.
You promise?
Good, because it is bedtime for you, snack size.
What are you talking about?
You will fight me for my card, yes?
Well, I am looking for some cards.
Then, small fry, I'm afraid the Sandman is going to have to bend way over to reach you because you are so awfully itty-bitty. And then...
Alright, I get it. Just shut up and let's go.
Then I will shut up, but only so I can enjoy the microscopic spectacle of your attempts
Oh,
to
Jesus
make
Christ,
me
never
shut
mind, I
up.
take it back. Okay. That's rude.
Yeah. I think I spent a lot of these fights just levitating around. Oh, you'll want to get away from the bounce.
Well, I tried.
Did.
Touched his butt.
Bunk. Bonk.
Oh, come on.
Avoiding the tiger pounce requires some serious tumbling skills.
It's a very entertaining wrestling match. And some more comments. I'm so sorry. Your mother is awful. And you're not going to get any closure if you buy the plot from her, because your mother is going to find other ways to torture you. You're not a bad child for wanting to cut off contact with her. If you were a bad child, you'd feel gleeful about doing it. I don't think your relationship with your mother is salvageable, and I think she's a horrible, horrible person for doing this to you and your brother. And yes, she is forcing you to pay for the privilege of knowing where she states she scatters the ashes. I don't think she did it in there. I think she's seriously mentally ill, and after you purchase it from her, she'll come up with another story of what she did with the ashes.
Yeah.
Don't give him the card.
Don't?
By the way. Yeah, don't give him the cards yet.
Why?
Because this is the world where there's some missable things here if you give him the cards right away.
Missable?
Yes, missable.
What do you mean? But I can just replay the world, right?
But not in the same state, is the thing. When you revisit a world after you've, like, resolved it, some things about it change due to you having resolved it, you know?
A collectathon with missable collectibles. That is the worst.
It's only one, it's only 2 achievements that are missable here, and they're not related to the, like, collecting of the figments and stuff.
Okay, that's just a fucking Steam thing then. What are the achievements?
It's the achievement for getting all of increasing your life count helmets, and one for finding a specific place or reaching a specific place in the world. Which we'll get to.
Okay. Do I want to go back in the area I just came out of?
Yeah, you can.
No, do I want to?
Yes. So you want to keep going. Keep moving forward.
There was still something I couldn't get last time I was here, though.
Yeah, That like little alleyway with the.
Yeah.
Can't get a good grip.
Excuse me. Oh well. Eh.
No, I want to go all the way, you dumbass. I suppose this works.
Biddle-diddle-diddle-do.
2D collectibles. Why did anyone think this was ever okay?
Wow. I want to tell you something that helped me, and I don't know if this will help you, but all matter goes back into the universe. And every breath you take, every gaze at the stars or the sky, you're seeing your sister. Your sister is all around you. Where her ashes are, it's not her. Your mother is forcing you to go through a second loss. But every time you feel that calming breeze, every time you see that twinkling star, every tickle of pollen in your nose, start to think of that as your sister. I'm an atheist, so I'm not trying to say anything paranormal or supernatural, but what I'm saying is that her matter, the essence of who she was, never left. You can't destroy matter, so she's around you. She's just as around you as carbon and hydrogen, helium and oxygen and all the other elements. I wish all the best for you. And OP replies, a lot of me recognizes that it's pure symbolism at this point, and maybe even before then, but it aches and I struggle to deal with that. Maybe the next therapist I try will help with that. Another comment. How did you go about getting the necklaces of her fingerprint made? That's a lovely idea. Have you tried alternatives to getting your hands on some of her remains or dirt? A memorial that is symbolic instead of physical remains? Maybe a butterfly release? Does your mother know that if she continues this path that she'll lose all her remaining children? Try to take one day at a time and one thing at a time. You need to take care of you too. OP replies, the funeral home still hasn't given me her prints yet. I don't want to pressure. Part of me recognizes that it's been weeks, and another part feels like it was yesterday. And I'm almost frightened to pressure them, because what if they react the way my mother did? The worst part is knowing you're being irrational, but not being able to not be irrational. And that's it. That's it for that one.
Huh.
Next story.
Take me back this far.
So rude. How do I, 36 male, make my wife, 38 female, tell me who's sending food to her at her workplace on a daily basis?
Does it matter?
I think we'll find that it does indeed matter. At least it does to him. Details? This is a first, since in 10 years together there hasn't been a single jealousy-induced fight, since neither of us are really the jealous type. I was cheated on pretty badly by another person. She knows this, and knows that I'm insecure about it, so we're both pretty open about our friends and families to avoid misunderstandings between us. Until she started getting all secretive with this specific matter.
Gotta go.
Hey, dog. You want to get the guitar?
I know.
Painting of this. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna buy them all.
I saw another dog selling art up the street. Are you guys a chain?
Ah, you've met my compadres. When we were young art dogs, we would run wild in the street together. But now,
Why don't you guys just make a run for it?
you couldn't understand. El Odio imprisons us all. Art is the only escape. And today is the only day that it's going to be this cheap. All these prices go up tomorrow because of tourist season.
Alright.
Hey,
Can you fight
can you
bulls?
fight bulls? I have a bull problem.
Sorry, delicate hands. And anyway, if you are talking about El Odio, well, there is of course only one man who could handle that much bull.
Who can do it? Who can fight El Odio?
I speak of no other than Dingo
El Odio.
Atlante, the infamous matador playboy. Alas, they would never ask him to help. Not in a million years.
Why won't they ask Dingo to help? Is he expensive?
No, because what happened between him and Edgar? Quite a scandal.
Oh, God.
What? What happened between Dingo and Edgar?
Tragedy, betrayal, art, love, pain. Nothing you want to know about.
Everything I want to know about.
Tell me, what's the big scandal?
Listen, I deal in truth and beauty, not dirt. But maybe if you had bought some art, then I'd have to come up with some small talk while we're...
Come.
Listen, then I...
Gotta go.
Pearls before swine.
What?
Pearls before swine.
Okay, I bought some art. And give me...
Okay, here's how I heard it. Years ago, when Edgar was a world-renowned painter, he was commissioned by Dingo to immortalize him in black velvet. But while he was sitting for the portrait, Dingo met Edgar's beautiful wife, who was none other than the top flamenco dancer, Lampita Passionado. He seduced the dancer, and the two ran off together, leaving Edgar with the unfinished painting and a broken heart. Since then, Edgar thinks of nothing but the treacherous pair, and since then, our streets have been ruled by El Odio.
Whoa, that's a great story. You should do a painting about it.
Yes, that's what we need around here. Some paintings of Dingo and bulls. Yeah, good idea.
I think that Dingo sounds like a jerk.
He gets an unfair rap because of his looks. As a collie, I know how hard it is to be resented for your beauty. It's like being forced to wear a golden robe with a diamond "Kick Me" sign on the back.
Uh-huh.
Must be tough.
Yeah, I work it out through my painting.
Gotta go.
Thank God. I felt like I was being looted.
So tough. Tyler, are you even there?
Yeah, I'm there. I was watching you move around. Entrancing.
Now which one of my black velvet paintings would work here?
Raz is like, shut up! I'm trying to figure out art! Anyway, she started getting all secretive with this specific matter. She stopped eating the food I cooked for her because someone pays for her food now. The catch? There aren't any coworkers in her office, just consultation at her own little one-person place, and everything else is managed off-site by the company she's working for.
Alright, that makes it a little more sus, for sure.
Now, why am I making a big deal out of it? It wasn't a big deal till it was. I was super happy for her, because maybe some client was so satisfied with the service that they sent her food in gratitude. It was a bi-monthly occurrence at best, and she used to tell me, for example, hey, this client sent me some Starbucks, nice. Or, wow, other client's mother made me a sandwich and some jello. And then it became bi-weekly, and now she stopped knowing who sent her the now expensive food, and nowadays it's daily. She always returns my food to me when she gets home, gone all bad because she didn't eat any. I don't make a big deal out of it.
Alright, well, that wasn't gonna work.
I don't make a big deal out of it, but I stopped making jokes about it, like, hey, tell them to send some for me too, or things like that, because it started to annoy me that she doesn't eat my food and lets it go bad. I'm a pretty good
Fresh
cook.
from an astonishing victory at the Killings and Billings, Dragon!
You wanna fuck this one?
Not actually a dragon.
Yow!
Well, yeah, they're
What's that
luchadors.
smell?
That smells like fear, boy.
Yeah, no, I mean that fart smell.
That's fear.
No, I'm talking about an actual smell. It's like if stink bombs laid eggs and then those went bad.
That's sulfur. It's part of the dragon costume, kid.
Uh-huh. Get butt touched.
Fuck your booty. I'm a pretty good cook and I hate wasting food. And it got weird when she started to show off that the food someone sent her is better, costly, and restaurant made.
Okay. Firstly, I can relate so hard to the hating food being wasted
Hating
thing.
wasting food, yeah.
Unless that kid can fly, he'll never beat the Dragon Roar.
I don't need to, just butt touch.
Literally flying in front of you right now, like that's what levitation is. But it's so funny how like
Soon they'll be dragging
stupidly
your
OP
ass
that
out of here. Hey, are you awake? Did you hear that?
Raz, watch your fucking mouth. You are 10.
Did he just say a bad word? Did he just say ass?
He said ass, yeah.
Spearton! I will tell your father about this.
We will be telling your father when he gets here. Eventually.
Man, I can still smell that guy.
It started as an annoyance about wasting food, but what triggered my insecurity about this is that one day, after she sent me the usual picture, I told her, surprise, I got ahead and sent you that from Y Place. And she replied all annoyed, haha, funny, I know it wasn't you, with a winky face. I told her, who was it then? Her answer? I don't know. So she doesn't believe it was me, but doesn't know who it was. The second catch, they always send her things pretty specific to her likings. I may be paranoid, but the most items she gets are things that she has to tell someone she likes, since it's not generic expensive food, but menu items catered specifically to her palate, or drinks prepared exactly how she likes them. She could be ordering herself, but she denies it like it would kill her to tell me. She knows I don't mind, I just don't want to waste food. If she's ordering food for herself, why doesn't she tell me? I told her it wouldn't be a problem since that way I can save food at home and won't wake up as early, but she still denies and still, quote, doesn't know who it is.
Oh my god, they sent me back so...
This is the first time I get this type of treatment from her. Why is she so secretive about some food? she knows it gets worse if you hide this type of details instead of just being open about it. Like, it's some weird client obsessed with sending me food, or it's my mom / brother / friend / the company. Like, she could have lied like that and it would be enough to stop me from asking her every time.
Right.
Like, every time nice, but who's sending you this? And instead of just decided to be all mysterious and mischievous about it. And comments. Nope, that bull got you. He got your ass.
Okay. No, that's not gonna make it. Yeah.
The windows where the ladies are. By the way, if you're holding one of the roses you got from the painting, then you can hop into the window with the lady.
Oh.
To hide from the bull. That's what the rose is for.
Is it consumable though?
Yeah, because you give the rose to the lady. That's why you can get multiple of them.
Okay, if I give the rose to this lady, and does that mean I can hide in her window whenever? Like I unlock that window?
I don't know.
That is a 10-year-old. Yeah, it's whenever. So like I just essentially unlock that window, I think.
Alright. Choo choo choo. And a comment. Nobody is sending food, especially expensive food, to their friend every single day. Whoever is doing it is romantically interested in her, and she fully knows who it is. Don't be naive. She won't tell you who because she either likes the food, likes the attention, or both. Hopefully there's nothing more going on than some free food. OP replied, right? I try not to obsess over it, but she started getting super secretive knowing that that's an obvious trigger for me, and overall for people who've been cheated on. Instead of just telling the truth or even lying, I would have instantly believed anything she told me if that was the case, and despite knowing that, she still decides to be secretive. Damn, I'll even be fine if she outright tells me, look, it's some guy / gal that seems to have feeling for me. Don't worry, I'm just in it for the food. And she fully knows I won't have any problem with that. That's just how much I trust her. What I don't like are the little secrets, teehee, like that, because I get paranoid about it.
Yeah, like, honestly, like...
It's like she's doing it intentionally.
Yeah.
Like she is 100% like, I'm gonna fuck with his brain so badly.
Yeah, I'm gonna mess with the triggers that he has. So I can take this down, as if I could use it elsewhere, but like I can't get past him unless I have it up. Because I can't reach that.
I think you can, if you just approach it. If you just like get the angle just right, you can get up there.
No. Because that's invisible wall.
Oh, you know what you could do? If you put the guitar in that frame there, then you can climb up to that window and then like float down from that room above.
What?
Like when you climb up the guitar to that room that's up there, and you could like float down with your levitation ball to get on the platform.
I've been on the platform. What? What do you think I'm trying to do this for? To get up there?
Get onto that platform with the ladder on it?
No, I'm trying to take the guitar painting with me to the next part of the level in case I need it.
Oh.
The fact that I can take it off makes it sound like I can take it off of here and put it on another part if I need to.
Yeah.
But then I'm trying to figure out how to get past here without the guitar.
If you get onto that platform with the ladder, you can lower the ladder, so then you could get up to that platform way easier.
What? I was there! I don't think you can, Tyler.
You can. Literally done this level. There's a like winch next to the ladder. Anyway, comment. You need to sit down with her and tell her that the secretive thing isn't funny anymore, and it's making you really skeptical and making you feel unsafe in your own relationship. If her response is to call you insecure and not explain herself, then the answer is right in your face. And OP replies, yeah, I'll do this later when she gets home. If she says, okay, it's me, meaning she's buying it for herself, have her show you the receipts, otherwise she's gaslighting you to get her off her back. And if that's the case, you may have bigger problems on your hands.
Yeah.
And OP replies, had she told me at the start of this issue, I wouldn't even snoop.
Okay, that's fun. I did land on that.
I wouldn't snoop more. But at this point, you're right. If she tells me that now, I'll be asking for receipts. Please let me in, ma'am.
Ew? Question mark?
You found Tesua.
There's gotta be a... Oh, you know what? Maybe.
I usually just shoot at them and keep backing up until they die. Yeah. Mini
I'm starting
update.
to feel like I'm back in high school, which is weird because I'm only 10.
Yeah, it doesn't really work.
It helped if you locked on.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Use the lock on button.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I've never...
The left bumper, I believe.
I didn't know that was the thing. Eggless Lament. He likes Lana.
He sure does.
And
Look
Lana
at the
likes
prom.
him. Oh, and they're both like entertainers.
No, he's a wrestler.
Yeah, entertainer.
She's a cheerleader.
Yeah, they're
yeah, I
both
guess.
entertainers.
Alright.
Yeah, and they're both really good at their fields. Oh, but she's angry. She's angry at him, and that's not him. Oh.
Oh, she broke up with him.
And he's sad, so he's not good at being an entertainer anymore, so he lost that too. What a fucking dickhead. Notable that these don't break. And I was fully cognizant of those targets in here. I know what this is asking me to do. Not up the ladder! What the fuck?
Hey.
Yeah, I have eyes. Oh, this is so fucking awkward though. What?
Well, looks like they can be destroyed.
No, it wasn't destroyed. Oh, those are probably
Those are-
drains. Yeah, they look like
those are just
fucking
drains. This is
targets.
a shower room.
Well, I don't want to go down here until I hate it when games do this.
Well, you can go right back up the ladder you came in. Come here later.
Okay, I didn't know there was a fucking lock-on button. Would have been nice to know that any time before now.
They had a tutorial on it.
Would have been nice to know that anytime after then, the tutorial, and before now.
Okay. Mini update. She's about to come home in an hour or so, so I'll try to talk to her seriously one last time before getting matters into my own hands. I don't like snooping, but most of you recommend I will have to if I want some real answers, even if it means hiring a PI or following people around. I'll update whenever I can after the allowed time. First update. So, this isn't really worth its own post. It went, begrudgingly, faster than I anticipated. I'm with a friend right now. Asked him for some space so I could write a little, or a ton, and tomorrow I'll be at my parents'. Believe it or not, I'm not angry or destroyed or all that shit. I'm just sad and tired and want to puke and want to write something to vent. Excuse my spelling errors. You're not gonna believe this. To the person who told me this is almost like a sitcom, what the fuck? This is a fucking sitcom, you're right. You'll see why soon. I told her and asked her
Where?
things that
Sir! Thank you.
Got it. Good job.
I fucking hate 2D collectibles.
I know.
Well, maybe you can write it off on your taxes as a loss. A catastrophic loss, even.
Alright, buddy.
Edgar Tegley sent me. You know, the famous painter. How about a discount?
Famous painter? Edgar? Yeah, right.
You don't give discounts, or you don't think he's famous?
Look, I'm sorry, but eating lunch every day in the art teacher's room does not make you a famous painter. Anyway, you only did that to hide out from the school wrestling team.
Hey, there's no shame in hiding from wrestlers. They're trouble, especially the wild animal type.
Oh, what do you mean wild animals? Like dogs, huh? Or you got a problem with me now?
Talk about a leap of logic. Yes, I would like to wrestle.
I would like to wrestle. Let's go.
Hi. Look, man, are you gonna buy something or what?
I already did.
Has Edgar always had a problem with wrestlers?
No way. In fact, he used to be the captain of his high school wrestling team. He took them all the way to the state semifinals one year, and then he choked. Cost the team the entire match.
Why did he choke? Did they get him in one of those pile driver things?
No. Edgar's girlfriend, Lana Panzoni, dumped him after the first period for Dean LeGrant, the head of her cheerleading squad. Tegley was worthless after that. The other team just tossed him around the rest of the day like a half sack of pork rinds. Oh, man. His squad hated him after that. The whole school did.
How sad. Especially since it all happened to him again with Dingo and Lampita.
Oh, right. Yeah, they exist. Not made up at all, those two. Sheesh. Hey, I got some original Picassos over here if you're interested.
See ya.
Yes, run.
How many fucking diverging paths?
Painted these, okay?
It's okay.
No, it's not!
It's okay.
Don't tell me it's okay when it's not.
I promise you it's okay.
No, it's not! Cool. Upgrade for an ability I literally never use.
It is fun to use the shield and just stand there and let enemies damage themselves to death, though.
There's too many diverging paths! My brain! I wasn't up yet! Cheating motherfucker. Yes.
He is a dream bull, that's kind of how they roll. I told and asked her some of the things that some of you told me I could say to her before starting my own investigation. I'm a calm person. Sorry, did you say something?
I just said hi.
Hi.
Not to you.
What if I wanted to say hi, though?
You can, but I didn't say hi to you.
Hi.
I said, no, I'm not responding because I didn't say hi to you.
But I said hi to you just now, so now it's rude if you don't say hi back.
This motherfucking...
That was pretty rude. That was pretty rude of him. At least he keeps dumping you here. I'm a calm person, so usually it doesn't matter what topic I talk about, it never comes off as rude. This is important because I don't want you to think that I screamed at her or something like that. I don't want you to picture me as a saint, but I'm as non-violent as a person can be. Her reaction was as bizarre as this whole shit. Long story short, or short story long, I asked her why she is accepting food from strangers, and she started verbally abusing, and don't worry if you don't believe me, it started out of nowhere. It's like she exploded out of fucking nowhere. As I wrote another comment, yeah, we fight like any couple, but she never abused me or insulted me or my family. Again, this was a first. I guess I was not pressing enough or making the correct questions, because I never got this reaction from her before. One of the things she screamed at me was something like, why the fuck are you pestering me? I bet you never knew a fucking surprise in your whole childhood. No, scratch that. I know you never had a fucking surprise in your whole childhood, so now whenever I get a gift, you get all jealous. Is that it, right? And she started on a tirade on how my parents were shit at raising me and everything. I told her that that was unprovoked and that I just wanted her to be careful when eating outside, even more so if she doesn't know where the food came from. I'll repeat myself as many times as necessary. We've never fought like this. In the 10 years, she never screamed at me or insulted me like this. I told her to please not insult me or my parents because I'm just trying to talk. She then screamed at me, then what the hell do you want from me?
To talk?
Guys, I told her the stupidest thing ever. Please eat my food, or tell me whenever you're gonna go eat outside so I won't cook. Her answer, then don't fucking cook for fuck's sake. I asked her to please stop screaming at me and told her that it wasn't like that. I was concerned that she was receiving food without knowing the source, and I didn't like wasting food. At this point, I was still acting as if everything was about her not eating my food. The whole exchange lasted less than 15 minutes, but it was enough to trigger her like I've never seen her before in 10 seen before in 10 years.
Yeah, it's... You know what that means, right? It means it's not about the fucking food.
It's not about the food. Definitely not.
I can't believe I've ever seen a story about food that's so much not about food.
Yeah. Second update. So
guys, it's not about the food. Yeah.
She was seeing an ex from years ago. This chick started sending her not only food but gifts because suddenly she wanted to reignite shit or whatever.
Oh.
But no, it wasn't sudden at all.
A girl ex?
Yeah,
Ooh.
They just started talking like 8 years ago, and then the gift started a couple of years ago too. Wife got bi-curious because she, and I quote, wanted to taste the touch of a woman again. So they slept together multiple times since years ago. To taste the touch of a woman again.
Can you fucking... Those aren't... The English language is disappointed in you, ma'am.
Please don't misunderstand me. This isn't a post about that. I'm not hating anyone for their preferences, but you don't do that when you're married. Or better yet, you talk to your partner, like, hey, I'm curious about this or that. Can we do anything about it if it's good with you?
Okay, so this one places a window. What I'm gathering from that is I'm gonna have to place this once on every single... like, one of these. Because there'll be a hidden fucking jiggy behind it. Is that what I'm gathering from that?
I have good news for you. There's only, like, 2 places where you can get a hidden jiggy from placing that thing. So, it's not like you're gonna have to do that a million times.
What are the 2 places?
Also where you placed the guitar before.
Yeah, okay.
Like this one and where you placed the guitar before. If you put the window there, you get a fragment.
What does vines do? That's just climbing.
Climbing, but curved instead of straight up.
Okay.
Something like that. Communication. I told her so, but I pressed for her to come fully clean. Remember, this is after 2+ hours of discussing the issues. And also, you are not gonna believe this. After some more talking, she told me, "You want clean? I'll give you clean." Sleeping with her ex triggered a craving for different people. She slept with a male coworker of hers in a past job like 5 years ago. Slept with another male ex of hers. Slept with a chick from a club. Slept with a chick from that same job. Slept with her latest ex. All while we were already married.
So I just got the trophy for finding his secret garden. But there's a vault here, and if I wanted to collect everything, I'd have to get the vault. So how are you telling me this is missable?
I don't actually know if finding the secret garden is missable. I apologize for misleading you.
Oh my god, Tyler!
I'm sorry. I was just thinking
Edgar's
about it.
love! Let's see. Oh, he loves her. Oh, he's like impressing her with the strong. And oh, they go out in a milkshake. He has 5 fucking burgers. Relatable. He takes her out in the moon. He's with her, but she's sad.
She's chilly, and he gives her his coat.
Oh, chilly, and he gives her his coat.
And she gives him a flower.
And then they kiss.
And they kiss under the moonlight.
Man, that couple's gonna be together forever.
Definitely. You know how high school romances are. I think the wrestlers you defeated are here. And you're determined to destroy every single destroyable plant in this garden, huh?
I need to.
No, I understand. Go for it.
I don't think you do. You know what? It would be faster if I did this. That one doesn't break, so one of the wrestlers sits by that one.
Yeah.
And I bet this one doesn't break either because it's a big square one. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I asked why.
Hey, I
Her
just
answer?
think it's great that you took that ass kicking I handed to you and turned that defeat
Raz.
into something positive. Like gardening. Hey, I just think it's great that you took that ass kicking I handed to you and turned that defeat into something positive. Like gardening.
Okay.
Her answer? She wanted to feel wanted by everyone. Was I not enough? Hard no. Maybe if I could change the shape of my penis on command. But that wouldn't even be enough if she wanted to try different bodies and shit like that.
Yeah, why can't you change the shape of your penis on demand, my guy? SMH.
You could try pegging, but again, it's not... She also wanted different bodies, so, like, that wouldn't help. Well, it would only help so much.
Help what?
Why
I don't
marry
think
me?
that would help anything. I don't think that's related in
she's
any
a
way.
cheater. There's no use trying to help things. So why marry me? Because I'm a good person and she wanted someone as stable as me. Why do that to a good person then? It's only sex. But it's important for me. Grow up, I have needs. I know it's a big deal for you, that's why I never told you.
Oh. Alright, I don't need to be up here anymore.
And she said that in present tense, so yes, she's still in contact with most of her fuck buddies, but more so her exes. Why not try everything she wanted, then date and marry me? She told me the stupidest thing. She was calling dibs on me. Guys, I didn't have any other lovers or whatever. She was competing for me versus no one. I could have waited for her for 1, 5, or 10 years. I told her, I'm gone then. Her answer, have fun. What did I do to you to be treated like this? Nothing, but I'm seriously tired of pretending, having to hide, lie, and you pestering me about this shit was the last straw. The fucking audacity of her to be mad at him for pestering her
Yeah.
about her cheating on him is just so
It's
off the wall
maddening.
for me. She told me that if I never started to get weird about food, I wouldn't ever know and we could still be happy. I told her it wasn't my fault. She responded, I know, but you ruined your status quo. As in, I'm happy like this, you ruined it for yourself by pestering me. Last question. I asked her, why act all mysterious with the food? If she just told me, oh, it's from the company or a friend, then everything would have stayed the same. Her answer? Fucking grow up, please.
That's
What
not
the
an answer.
fuck?
Answer the
Look at my
question.
wife. Yeah. I guess that was the only answer she would give.
Why do you suck at
Anyway.
lying so much? Like, just give a proper answer.
Honest to God, though. Just so bizarre. He says, what the fuck? And it's in all caps with many U's. Happened to my wife. I was never treated like this. I now know that my trust for her was so big that I was blind to a bunch of signs. What signs? I still don't know, but she said that all as if it was all under my nose. Why she exploded after 10 years, and why just after I started bettering myself for her? Why not before, or later for that matter? And a comment, dude married a psychopath. Bummer. Another comment replied, I say the mask slipped and she went all out on showing him who she is. And I think she was baiting him because she actually wanted the relationship to end, but didn't want to be the one to outright break up. Texting him everything and trying to make him jealous was definitely provoking him on her part. And then it's pure contempt. Her contempt for him overpowered any other emotion she had. Wait, if she requires multiple people, why not date a poly person? Or someone who's open to an open relationship? Why'd she go for a monogamous person? And someone replied, because she wanted him to be monogamous, of course. You got snotted.
Do me a favor and never say that again.
Okay.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
There is a fucking figment up there.
I think that's up where the secret garden was.
No.
You should fight that boss real quick, by the way.
Why?
Because once you beat the boss, you can like teleport to that card from the
I know,
the
but
entrance
like,
area.
I don't need to yet.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, here is not particularly useful for me, but whatever. Tiger, dragon, panda?
Back from a crushing victory
No,
and someone might lose a tooth in Duluth. Eagle!
Well, you were wrong.
Yeah.
Ah, buddy.
Was a bird.
Buddy.
That's it.
You know what, Raz? You kind of deserve that.
Just smacked him upside the head.
Butt touch.
The eternal strategy of the butt touch.
I'm guessing it's just be fast.
Yeah. Just avoid that shadow.
Well, that was rude.
Howdy.
I wasn't in front of you.
My 38 male, stay-at-home wife, 40 female, has been treating our son, 12 male, poorly, and favoring our daughter, 9 female, ever since I complimented his cooking. How should I handle this?
Is there anything in here that I'm missing, actually?
There's a purse, and there's some figgy mints, I believe.
I got the purse
But I think you
already.
collected them. If you pause, does it say how many figments are here in this room?
Wouldn't it just say overall? Like of the whole level? Maybe not.
No, it's just this area. There's 2 more that you'd have gotten. El odio. Oh, there's one. Brightly colored figments against very brightly colored accented backgrounds. I don't see it. Someone might lose a tooth in
Wow, that's pretty impressive. They fell back in the shape of a...
There we go. Yeah.
What was that?
Well, we're here now. You jumped in at the beginning of the bull's running path, so it just started immediately dragging you.
Why do I have a fucking painting there?
I don't know. You have a painting at the beginning and end of the bull's running path, I believe. That's the big ones.
They're all the same size, it looks like.
The big ones that have the multicolored symbols coming out of it.
Oh, okay. Go away! Which is the one I just fought?
The pink.
What do you want?
Just having some difficulties. Here we go.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
It is. Alright. My wife has always been the one to cook around the house, and as an Italian, it's one of the reasons I fell so hard for her. I've offered to help out in the kitchen or even cook for her sometimes, but she's always firmly yet politely told me no, and I can't really blame her because I did not get either of my parents' good cooking genes. Because of this, I've always been sure to thank her for every meal, and I've taught my children to do the same. For the past year or so, my son has been watching a ton of cooking videos on YouTube and TikTok, and he's been really wanting to try his hand at cooking. The son is 12. My wife was happy to teach him, and at least twice a week, the two of them will go out to the store, buy ingredients for a meal he found on TikTok, and come home and make it. It's been awesome seeing them bonding more, and since they haven't really had much overlap in interest before this. About a month ago, after dinner, my son asked his mom if he could try making us all a meal on his own. I said it sounded like a great idea, and she hemmed and hawed for a little bit before agreeing. So this Saturday, she took him to the store to get his ingredients, and then he got to work. She supervised here and there, but he insisted that she didn't need to, so eventually she came to the living room and sat with my daughter, looking a bit dejected. I reassured her that I'm sure he'll still want to cook with her. He just wanted to try it out on his own. That seemed to help out a little, but she still seemed a little off. When he finished and we all sat down to eat, I was honestly surprised at just how good he managed to do on his own. I feel bad saying it, but even after a year or so of cooking with his mother, I expected him to mess up more than he did.
No, I don't think that's an unfair thing to say. He's 12, right?
Yeah, you expect some mistakes from a 12-year-old. That's fair.
And for it to not be that many mistakes, or even not at all, if the way it sounds like it, that is genuinely very surprising.
It is impressive that he managed to get it, like,
Really
pretty good.
Yeah.
I wanted to encourage this interest of his, so I made sure to let him know that while I was eating how good he did, and gently bring up a few mistakes that he made. I did a lot more than I usually would for my wife's cooking, and in hindsight, I can see that that's what started all of this. His sister, being his little sister, was not as supportive as I was, and quite rudely insulted his cooking. I was gonna tell her to mind her manners and be thankful that he cooked for us when my wife made a sound and pushed her plate away. She then agreed with our daughters, saying it was too salty and overcooked.
Black velvet.
Bloop.
What one do I want here, then?
The window, I believe.
No? I just put it there. It didn't do anything.
Try it one more time, please.
What?
Beg of you.
Yeah?
Nothing happens when you jump in it?
I did jump in it.
It just started coming apart immediately for some reason. Isn't supposed to do that. Now you're here.
I don't know where here is, and I didn't want to be here yet!
Okay, you can jump back.
There's so many diverging paths.
Okay.
Like,
That's just further forward where the bull's going. So you know how you've been slowly making your way past where the bull's going?
yeah, but I want to
green
go
section here is
there.
just further
I want to
forward.
go there so that I can collect all the figments.
Right. So just keep slowly making your way forward. You're doing great.
I gotta figure out where the fuck that one goes. Ah. Please. Please.
Nope. No for you. She then agreed with our daughter, saying it was too salty and overcooked. This took me aback, and I could tell it took my son. I could tell that my son took it hard too, as his mood visibly dropped. I didn't say anything at the time, since my wife and I never argue in front of the kids, and I just kept up with the praise of my son's cooking, as his mother picked at the plate for a while longer before she took her and our daughter's plates to the kitchen. A little while later, I went to check on my son, and I can tell that he had been crying, so I comforted him and told him that I was sure that his mother loved the food, and she was probably just having a bad day, so not to take it personally. Then later, once the kids were asleep, I confronted her about it, and she tried to just brush it off, but I pushed, and she got mad, and said that I complimented his cooking far more than I ever complimented hers. This caught me off guard, since I didn't expect my wife to be jealous of our son, so I unfortunately let off an involuntary scoff at this. She blew up at me for laughing, and we ended up arguing for a while before I eventually managed to explain that I was just complimenting him so much because I wanted to encourage him to keep cooking. And she even admitted that she shouldn't have been so harsh about it. She said she would apologize to him, and I figured that everything was settled. That Monday, when I was driving my son to school, I noticed he wasn't acting normal and looking out the window, trying to hide his face from me. I asked him what was wrong, and he told me he was fine. Hello, puppy.
You look pretty jumpy. What's the problem?
I'm supposed to paint an ad for the big fight between Dingo the Matador and the town bull.
Only the bull's on a rampage right through where the painting needs to go.
Dingo the Matador! I need to talk to him!
His apartment's right upstairs. While you're there, maybe you can convince him to take care of the bull.
Okay. Is
Yeah,
there
book
anything?
the ladder to talk to Dingo.
Is there anything ahead?
I think it's just that's where the dog will go after he finishes the thing. But I think it's just the painting. He starts his path. On Monday, driving my son to school. I asked him what was wrong, and he told me he was fine, but I could tell that he was fighting back tears, so I asked him again, and he broke down and told me that after I had left to get the car started, she told him that she was going to be cooking alone from now on. I was furious about this, but I kept my cool and told him that I would talk to her about it, bought him a snack from the store before dropping him off at school. I left work early so I could get home before the kids and talk to my wife. I'll admit I didn't handle it as well as I could have, and we ended up in a shouting match where I was calling her childish for being so vindictive towards our son because she was upset with me, and she was calling him a baby and said that he shouldn't be so sad about me not being allowed to cook since it wasn't a man's job to do so anyway.
Wasn't a what? A man's job.
A man's job, yeah.
Oh, a man's job. Ooh.
I'll pause for a second so you can talk to the dude.
Ow! 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 You must be the towel boy. You want an autograph? I don't just hand those out. And that's a good lesson for you. Anticipate disappointment. Take me. I'm the greatest bullfighter who's ever lived. Yet my upcoming match against the town bull has received virtually no marketing support. A towering advertisement was supposed to have been painted just outside my window. But as you can see, the job hasn't even been started.
I think that bull is trampling anyone who tries to paint on the wall. Maybe you could stop it.
So instead of challenging the bull before a stadium packed with screaming women, you want me to fight it on the street in front of one dog and one child wearing a crude towel boy disguise? That's a terrible idea. Here's a better one. You go get that billboard painted, and I'll reward you handsomely, which is how I do everything. As an advance, I'll give you one of my secret weapons. Use it if anyone gets stubborn.
Oh! I do have another power. That's a physical item.
Yeah.
Ow. Another currency. Or collect like
another ammo.
Yeah.
So the thing that's missable is, you can give the cards to Edgar before you do that thing for Dingo. But Dingo rewards you with the last golden, or not the last, but like a golden helmet thingy. And one of the achievements is for getting all the golden helmets. And if you resolve Edgar's issues, Dingo won't be here anymore. So you miss out on that golden helmet if you don't do this before returning all the cards to him.
That's really fucking stupid. So what am I supposed to do here? Confuse the bull?
Yeah, you use the confusion grenade on the bull, and then tell the dog to go.
Hey, we really gotta get that billboard.
Okay, man, here's the plan. Step 1, I quit.
Maybe I can distract the bull while you paint.
Or maybe it's so crazy that it's just extra crazy.
Come on, you're a bulldog. Show some backbone.
Stupid dog.
Great. When I say, go, boy! hear me. You're getting sleepy, but not too
What? Oh my God. Hey, God, his dog, spelled backwards. Oh, wait a minute. God, I'm shaving. Just...
Oh.
I think I solved your problem. Watch this.
I had my doubts, but
the devil cat has horns. Ah!
What on earth?
But I'm right as usual. Really nice job, genius. Now go back out there and finish the job.
What? What was that whole cutscene for?
I think that whole cutscene was because you hit the dog with the confusion grenade.
The painting's ruined.
I don't know why they made a big cutscene out of it and didn't just say like, oh, try again.
But also it's there, isn't it?
He didn't quite finish it, so...
Go, boy!
Oh. Okay, well it's lingering, so it'll probably hit him. What?
No, the painting's ruined.
Go, boy! Go, boy!
That makes him stop.
He's actually stunned for quite a bit. It's just that so much of that first conversation was you establishing that, hey, if you say it, tell him to go, he'll go. It's like, yeah, I know. Just get going, please.
It's not great, but I suppose it's just barely good enough.
You know, your advice didn't work.
Really? Then here's some new advice.
How about that reward?
Fine.
You know, my bulldog friend could still paint a beer gut on that.
All right, here, take this. But I won't.
Yay.
Good thing you cannot reach my face, then I'd be mad.
I could probably reach your
Good
face.
thing you cannot reach my
I just
face,
did.
I'd be mad.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, and yeah, now if you want, you could just confuse the bull to get around.
I'm only missing 5 figments, but that's gonna be such a pain in the ass to try and find.
Yeah, you can come back after the thing's resolved, now that you've got the missable shit. Because after the thing is resolved, the bull won't be here either, so you can freely run around.
Yeah. Screen, it's gonna be snake balls or some shit.
Next up, Junior King Kong Cobra.
Yep. I'm guessing I've got to use confusion on him.
No, you think? You think so?
But I don't really have to, because I do more damage.
Nice headgear, freak. What?
No, you do.
You suck, Tegley. You can't beat me. Coach says I can't be beat. Coach says I got mental toughness. You can't break my concentration, wimp.
Hey, I'm not Edgar.
Yeah? You're gonna wish you're not Edgar when I'm through.
Look, I am not Edgar Tegley. My name's Raz. I'm a psychonaut.
You're an idiot, Smedley. Coach says your psycho girl crazy lack of focus cost you states.
Seriously, I don't want to have to hurt you.
Well, since you'd have to break my concentration to even touch me, and since you can't break my concentration, I guess you won't be too disappointed then.
Sure, buddy.
Do I legitimately need to? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I can't just butt touch him?
Yeah, the butt touch won't do the damage.
You can't hurt me at all. Because the
Oh, but he drops grenades.
not like you, Smedley. You feel everything. Like when your girlfriend Lana dumped you for that cheerleader. I can't feel a thing. Does that hurt, little Edgar?
The way he just pisses out grenades when I fucking...
Yeah, You rapid fire hit him, it's real funny. Owie. Alright, so they got into a fight. We ended up leaving each other alone to cool down, and when our kids got home, my wife took our daughter out and came back later with a load of toys and clothes for her. I knew immediately what she was trying to do, and that night I told her that I would not let her use the money that I make for our family to punish our son. She didn't take this well, and we ended up arguing again. I slept in the guest room, and have been up to this point.
Stop.
Don't slam me in the little head. When you get confused, your spells all mix up, so you must have gotten... you must have been using clairvoyance. That's pretty funny, though.
I beat you just like I did in high school, loser. Wait, who am I?
That's probably fine. Slept in the guest room, have been up till this point. For this past month, my wife has kept up with this vindictive showering of our daughter with attention and gifts, while almost completely ignoring my son. I've been talking to my parents and brother about this, and while they agree that she's wrong, they also don't see it as that big of a problem and think it'll sort itself out. At this point, with how she's been treating our son, I'm starting to fall out of love with her. But I also don't want to just jump to divorce if there's something I can do to fix this whole situation.
So I'm good to give him the cards then.
Yep, you're good.
Here you go, Edgar.
That is
Might as well skip it, you have to do it 4 times. Skip it if you can anyway.
For you, Edgar.
Perfect. Card.
This one was a...
that is a...
Fucking hell, that's an interesting card, Castle.
Here you go, Edgar.
Thank you. Not everyone is...
Well, now you can finish...
Yes. Now...
Just believe us that it happened.
It looks like you can walk right up. Edgar? Edgar?
He walked right up there already.
Is the bull not gonna...
Yeah, the bull ain't gonna do shit.
Is he already gone? Tyler?
I'm being purposefully silent, so as to not answer
I
your
want to
question.
go get the rest of the shit. Is the bull already gone then?
I think so. I don't know if he's like gone from the outer paths yet.
Well, let's fucking have a look.
Yeah, let's see.
Because I want to get all the shit. Nope.
Nope. Suppose not.
Is there a teleport to the main room?
Matador's apartment would probably be closest.
Are they going up here? Because these fucking figments could literally be anywhere.
You're good, bestie. You're doing great.
You mock me.
I don't. You're actually doing great. It took me fucking forever to figure out putting the window in other slots to get those figments thing. I was missing 2 figments and I was running around in circles around this place forever.
And I figured it out immediately, because I have brain.
Yeah. do indeed have brain. Oh, you're missing an emotional baggage, though.
I know.
Isn't that the one that's by the Dalmatian or whatever?
I don't know.
Well, I shall continue reading. There's something I can do to fix this whole situation. So yeah, the wife's being a bitch, is my opinion.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I can honestly say that we've never had a fight this big. Sure, we bicker every now and then, but she's never taken that out on my son in the past. I feel responsible and guilty about what happened, and I've been trying to do nice things for my son when I can, but I also don't want to mirror my wife's behavior, so I've been taking my daughter out with us about half the time we go places. She's been very rude and always talks about all the stuff her mother does for her lately because she knows it bothers her brother.
Yeah. When you do this shit to a kid, you fuck it up. You fuck them up.
Yeah, you fuck both of them up. Neither of them are gonna do well. You're abusing him and you're turning her into a brat. Seeing my wife...
I knew you would save me someday. He just won't let me go. Tell me, how did you kill him?
Kill who?
El Odio.
I didn't. Edgar?
She just did the
cross, yeah.
That looks like I'm gonna need levitation, right?
Or the telekinesis.
Yeah, that doesn't do shit. So what am I supposed to do here?
Just levitate those spikes into him. It makes it a little easier if you get him to charge into the wall first, because then he stands still, but if you're particularly good at the levitation, you can just do it.
I'm not.
Then get him to charge into the wall, jump out of the way, and all that.
Well, I mean, I suppose I'm not bad at it when it's that easy.
Yeah. Come on, buddy.
No, he's not dead. This is half.
Where am I?
Thank you for preparing the bull, my humble picador. I shall now finish this beast off easily.
Edgar, listen. There is no Elodio, no Lampita, no Dingo.
What?
You can't let the junior varsity pep squad ruin your life.
What's up with the junior?
Yeah, we were full on varsity.
Give me a G!
G!
Give me an O!
O!
Give me a B!
They stole my happiness, my life, the state semi-finals, everything!
No, wait! Edgar!
Ha ha ha. He never learns.
Don't fucking booty wiggle.
Oh no!
Don't you dare, your flat pancake ass.
They're called banderillas.
I gotta get those out of there and protect Edgar. If something happens to him while I'm in his mind, I'll get the boot.
Okay.
So, focus on getting close to Edgar and levitating those barbs out of his back. He'll be distracted with, Dingo.
Okay.
Now, see if you can get those barbs into Dingo. Ah, man, he keeps teleporting away.
Tyler.
Maybe you could confuse him and make him stay put.
I am the mighty El Odio! I have all the power of the bull!
And all the weaknesses,
Look out! Ow! El Odio's hit!
Okay, 1 per confusion.
Look out! Ow! El Odio doesn't like that!
I like how you've been working too quickly for Edgar to charge up a proper charge, so he's just standing in place. Too quick.
El Odio is dying.
It's all right. It's okay. We'll win the game some other day.
Ugh.
please. Edgar, look at them. They're too pathetic to hurt you anymore. Can't you just let it go?
How embarrassing. I can't believe I was hung up for so long over these losers.
Yeah.
I always loved you more.
No, don't. Oh, thank God. I thought for a second he was gonna fall for it. He might be my favorite so far.
Good for him.
Honestly, yeah, he might be my favorite.
Tecle. Fini, when you deliver this to my patronas, you may also hand him my farewell, for I am checking myself out of here.
You have unchained my mind, young friend. So before I go, I'd like to show my gratitude by painting you a real work of art.
No bull?
You make light of my mental problems, and still, I have no rage. Amazing.
Yay.
Okay. I'm assuming this guy who likes Loboto is gonna want portrait.
You got all those things to make a Loboto disguise. So, yeah. Equip all the things you got, the claw and the jacket. Yeah.
Really?
Greetings, Dr. Loboto. Good to see your face. I see you're wearing your favourite jacket, if I may say so. Your claw is looking especially menacing today. Up to the secret laboratory, then, is it?
Really?
He's got horrific
Taking her up
eyesight.
yourself this time, eh, Doctor? Less work for me.
Inmate Whitehead.
Chief Orderly Bonaparte.
You're armed.
What?
Well,
Yeah,
here I
Fred
am.
did say he was gonna take out Crispin as soon as he took a nap, so he's done with his nap.
Up in the tower
Now
in
he's
an
taking out
abandoned
Crispin.
insane asylum. Wearing a straitjacket, talking to myself. Okay, enough with the disguise. The things I do for Lily's brain. Well, if I'm gonna get to the top of this thing, I'd better start hiking.
I still have it all.
Yeah.
One challenge, 16 cards, 9. What was that? 9 brains?
Yeah,
Wow.
like all but like 4 of the rest of the brains are here. Or like, I think there's actually only 2.
Hey, it'd be Lily's and fucking Dougal's, right?
I think Dugan's is here actually. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Oh yeah, those rats are fucking annoying.
Ugh.
I try and shoot them before they get near you because they release that gas.
What? Okay. Can I go into the gas afterwards? Like, is it... No, it's the same thing, okay.
It's super annoying. I hate those rats.
We're gonna find 16 cards.
Several brains.
9.
That's several.
Pant.
Pant. No, see, I know the English language is confusing, but when it's a single pair of pants, you still call it a pair of pants.
Hey Tyler.
Yeah,
Can you do me a big one?
sure.
Shut the fuck up.
They thought it would be smaller.
Smooch. I'll keep reading.
Yeah.
Seeing the way my wife has been treating our son has made me second guess our marriage, but I don't want to jump straight to divorce either. Any advice on what I should do or how to best bring up the topic of therapy would be appreciated. Do you have any advice on how to best bring up the topic of therapy?
No, go to fucking divorce. Fuck that bitch.
Yeah, honestly. Comment. I think everyone has the wrong idea. They keep telling you to get your kid out of there. No, get your wife out of the house. Tell her she needs to go stay with her mom or sister or someone else. That her mental abuse towards your son is unacceptable, and the fact that she fails to see this as an issue is even more reason to leave. Tell her she needs to pack a bag and leave for a week or so until she realizes the harm she's done to her son with your her abusive behavior.
Yeah. No, that's actually a good way to look at it. Yeah, it's not her should leave.
Yeah.
No, it's not him that should leave. Sorry, it's her.
Yeah. Another comment.
What the
What is?
Yeah, hold on. You don't want to talk about that for a second?
The squeak?
No, I saw someone and they just went into the wall. Probably because I moved too fast. I was probably like
you went a
supposed to
little
see
too
them
fast.
from like here.
Yeah, they were supposed to disappear around the corner.
But no, I saw them and they went into the fucking wall.
Yeah. That'll happen the whole time you're climbing this tower. Whoop. Apparently you're trying to get into the wall now. It's a good thing your levitation ball gives off some light. Why does your wife resent your son so much? Such an odd thing for her to get upset about. Does she think your son is gonna pick up on all the cooking and she'll be out of the job? Bizarre response to a 12-year-old not perfecting a recipe on the first try. She seems mean. I've had my little cousins bake stuff for me, and even when it's not spectacular or barely edible, I would never put them down like this. Your wife is cruel, and your daughter is shaping up to be just like her. Great example she's setting there. Then OP replies, "That's what's really been sticking with me the most. I don't understand why she's been acting this way. She's always had very strong maternal instinct. Didn't go through PPD with either of our children, which was surprising to me because both our mothers went through it with their children. And not that it's genetic or anything, but I was just expecting it from experience. I hate to sound misogynistic, but I've considered that it could be the beginnings of menopause, even though she's still young. The biggest thing that's been on my mind is if it's something I did. I added a little spiel at the beginning about always complimenting her because it's something I've been thinking about nonstop. I never pressured her into being a stay-at-home mom, and we fully planned on having her go back to work after my son was born, but she changed her mind almost immediately after she gave birth. I do my fair share of chores around the house. I always wash the dishes, take care of the lawn. We both clean up around the house. I never hold it against her that she doesn't work or withhold money from her. I felt awful after I said to her that she's been using my
she
money
even
to
comes
put her
back.
son.
She even comes back. Like, she came back. Yeah.
Keep spooking her. It's like as soon as your camera tilts so she's slightly out of view. She just popped in there. Leave the poor girl alone, Aretha.
She's cute.
She said she's using. I felt awful after I said to her that she's been using my money to punish our son, just because it felt like I was being unfair. I'd almost prefer if it was something I did, so I could just blame it on myself instead of having to accept that my wife is capable of doing this kind of thing on her own. A comment. Seems like the trigger for your wife was seeing you seeming to favor your son over her. She isn't seeing your son as her son. She's seeing him as competition for your affection.
I didn't know you had a brain. Man, I wish you were here for that joke, Bobby.
Smooch. She's seeing him as competition for your affection, which means everything you are doing to try to protect him or get her to be nicer to him will just reinforce the belief that you're on his side. The favoritism towards your daughter is to make sure that your daughter is on her side. Your wife is deeply insecure, possibly diagnosably so. Your best chance at getting back into a loving family unit is professional help.
The best chance of getting back into a loving family unit is a new loving family unit.
Yeah, I think this is probably like an irreparable. This is irreparable damage at this point.
She also pops up there, like above that ledge.
Yeah. There she is. Peekaboo.
Yeah.
Peekaboo.
It's very funny.
Elka Doom. Maybe I should let JT have some time alone before I return this brain.
Thank you all for the support, even the comments that got a bit nasty. That kind of pushback helped me see that things were a lot worse than I realized. Some of you could do with being a bit nicer, but the advice is appreciated all the same. The first thing I did after making my previous post was take my son to my parents' house to tell them what was happening from his mouth. I figured they may be more receptive to seeing the pain their grandson was going through, and not just write it off like they had with me. They ended up understanding. Oh.
Ow.
You fell to your death.
Oh. I'm trying to figure out where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Because there's no doorway.
Is it not up on the ledge? Up more?
I tried to, but there's an invisible wall here.
But like, could you go around that? Like, go up where you found Elko's brain.
Elka's one is here, right?
Yeah. And then like along the, like turn around.
Oh,
Like, go
okay.
along-
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, or just here. That's fine too. Cease. Cease with your machinations, mouse.
Okay, I still don't know where to fucking go. Like, I go up here.
Back up where you were before you jumped to this ledge. It's like right around
Wait.
this wall. If you could do a little. Yeah, because that door's open, so now you could go inside.
Fair enough.
ended up understanding and supportive of my next move,
Huh.
which was kicking my wife out till she worked through whatever problem she was going through. After that, I went to a lawyer and consulted with him. He told me that it would be best to have papers ready to go, even if I wasn't sure I wanted the divorce yet, because it's better to get it done quick as possible if I decide to go through with it. Because in Canada, you have to either have been separate for a year or prove abuse or adultery. I took the kids to my folks' house the next Saturday and came back with my mother. I let her talk with my wife first, and then when they were done, I told her that I needed her to leave the house until she sorted out whatever was causing her to act this way to our son. She surprisingly agreed to this. I'm guessing hearing those things from my mother knocked some sense into her, as they were quite close. I told her that my parents were willing to let her stay there during the time, because her parents lived too far away, or I could put her up in a nearby motel. I would also pay for her to see a therapist every week, which I told her was mandatory for fixing things. Damn, you're just lost in the sauce. Baby girl, please.
And she's...
Whoa. Yeah. Love the way she just disappears into thin air. Surprisingly agreed to this. Told see a therapist, which is mandatory. Yeah.
He is everywhere.
Yep. Our kids spent the night with my parents, and we moved her out the next day. We both sat with the kids and told them what was happening. Our son understood, but our daughter didn't and was quite upset. But eventually we calmed her down. Things went well for the first month or so.
Uh-oh. Oh, I must have activated invisibility.
Yeah.
Well, I'm nearly dead.
Try to break some debris and get some mental health back.
There isn't any in this fucking place. That's bad. Listen, I know that's probably a child, but I really am uncomfortable with the frequency of panting noises.
Panting?
Yeah.
She's just distressed.
Why is she distressed?
Because you're freaking her out, man. You're distressing her. Blah blah blah. Things went well for the first month or so. She went to all the weekly appointments, and I met her for dinner a few nights a week with the kids, and she seemed to be treating our son properly again. I was really hopeful that she had been making progress.
Wait, it's been phrased as started off going, was hopeful.
Yeah. Then, the Friday after her 5th therapy appointment, she sent me a wall of text messages about how I was an asshole, and I was trying to steal her children away from her, and how I was probably fucking someone on the side. I tried calling her to see what she was talking about, but I think she shut her phone off. I called my mother, and she told me that my wife had left the house earlier that day with all her stuff without saying anything to my mom. I'm not 100% sure what happened next, since my wife has refused to tell me most details, and I can't get in contact with the friends she was with. The best I can piece together is that she told her best friend about what was happening, and that friend started telling her all about how I was just trying to kick her out and steal her kids. She then moved in with her friend and went on a week-long bender of clubbing and drinking and drugs.
Well...
So in order to prove that she was a good mom and deserved to have her kids, she went clubbing and drinking and drugging. Smart.
Okay.
Yeah, grind that rail, buddy.
Oh no, I'm like stuck. I'm like stuck.
That's probably. You're
No, I'm
fine.
stuck. Tyler.
Yeah, no, I see that. Can you open your inventory?
No.
Hmm.
Yep, okay.
Alright. We're
Yeah.
fine. We're good.
Mm-hmm.
When we were younger, we did our fair share of stupid shit together, so while this was surprising, it was most likely her dumbass friends convincing her to relive the good old days. I haven't heard anything for about a week, and then I got a text from her friend telling me that I was a loser and that my wife was too good for me, and that she was fucking a younger guy.
God,
I
what
tried-
the fuck? I was holding on to a ledge, and I pressed the button to climb up on it, and he was just like, no, actually.
Remember, you can levitate on the acid, and it won't hurt you.
I didn't. Yeah, that's great. I fell from it without knowing where it was. That's not the problem, Tyler. The problem was the
no, I
thing that
just-
I said with my words.
Right, yes. Sorry. I was trying to help. With the acid.
I got out of it immediately.
She was fucking a younger guy. I tried to demand she give my wife the phone so I could talk to her, but I never got a reply. I screenshotted the text for evidence if I needed it.
Sounds like you do.
I ended up getting a call from the hospital at like 3 in the morning that Sunday. My wife had overdosed on something and was dropped off at the ER by someone who didn't stick around. Since I was her emergency contact, they reached out to me. I called my mom to come watch the kids and headed over there. They managed to get her stabilized and were treating her. I stuck around for a few hours and she was in and out of consciousness, and when she wasn't very talkative. When she properly woke up, she started apologizing for everything, and that's when I found out the few details I do know.
Warmer than the others. Dogan Pool. I told you I'd get your brain back.
Dogan. That's when I found out the few details I do know about her friend and the bender. I asked her if she had been fucking someone else like her friend said, and she didn't reply, which was as much of an answer as I needed. She kept trying to apologize, and I just kept my cool and told her that this wasn't the time or place for this. We ended up leaving at about 8 a.m. the next day. I got her back to my parents' place, got her into bed, and just before I left, I put the papers on the table beside the bed and told her that I expected her to sign them within a week, and that I had proof she cheated on me during her bender. I had told my parents I was planning on doing this on the phone, so I wasn't just dumping this drama on them without warning. The kids are both doing fine. They don't know about what happened with their mother or the divorce. All they know is that my wife is still moved out, and that she's busy getting better, so we're not going to be seeing her as much. I'll probably tell them in a couple weeks whenever school lets out for the summer so it doesn't affect their learning. Over the next couple weeks, I've gotten countless calls from her, ranging from begging for a second chance to screaming at me that she hated me and was going to make my life hell, going back and forth every other day. I've also been getting vitriolic texts from her family and friends, calling me all sorts of names and threatening me that if I don't drop the divorce, I'll regret it, all of which I've screenshotted. My parents agree that divorce is for the best, but they're questioning my timing and wondering if I shouldn't have picked a better time to do this than when she was fresh out of the hospital. I'm 100% sure that I want her out of my life, and I plan on going for full custody of my children, as I don't want them around my wife with this behavior. Around my wife if this behavior is what she's willing to stoop to. And while I do want it done as soon as possible, I'm wondering if I should take back the papers and tell her I've changed my mind, or at least wait until she's a bit more stable.
What do I fucking do? Like, where do I go from here?
Hold on. Look around a bit. Yeah. Don't climb on this bed. This bed has been bad for us in the past. Go around this platform. Like, circularly.
What do you mean? It ends. That's the end.
Like, go the other way around it real quick.
That's where I got on it.
You jump.
Like,
Hey.
I started.
You jump onto that next platform.
That's where I
Over
started.
there, the circular one. Can you just humor me, please?
What do you mean? Like, that's where I started.
And jump there.
Where?
Jump to the next platform. There. And then spin on that pole.
That's how I got here! I was over there to get here.
Please?
Tyler, explain the end goal so that I know what the hell you're talking about.
Spin on that pole, then spin on the next pole, and then you jump onto there's some like rebar laddery stuff. Heck, like,
Those are ladders!
Some of it is.
Why is... That's not... Oh, I'm fucking strangle this game.
So you can climb up this part of it too.
Yeah, obviously. Like, that's... No, it's not anyone's fault, really. That just was not in the slightest obvious that that was a thing I could do.
You should probably climb out on the other side of it to get through there.
Yeah. Why is it making a different noise?
Don't know. Rats.
No thanks.
Yay! Woohoo! Crystal's brain. Let's hear it for thinking.
Where are they? I can hear them. Oh.
Yeah?
I think they were above you. And they just fell.
Oh, there's the challenge goal.
I think you could go up a bit higher and then just float down to it. Whoa. Whoa, whoa.
Yep. Cool. Alright.
We're doing great, Aretha.
Uh-huh.
I'll keep reading. Edited to add, I saw some comments suggesting I take my kids to therapy to explain the situation to them. I have a session set up with a therapist in a week. I just wanted to wait a tiny bit longer for their school to be as finished as possible. I forgot to include it when I first typed everything out. Also, the kids are definitely mine. Both of them at 2 years old looked exactly like I do in pictures of me at that age. I have no questions about that. And I have gotten an STI check and I'm clean. I don't suspect this cheating was a long time thing. She's acting too ashamed of it to have been something she's been doing for years. I think she was just drunk and high and gave in to her moronic friend's idea to get back at me for kicking her out. And that's it. That's it for that. And it all blew up because the wife couldn't handle that he complimented their 12-year-old son's cooking.
Are you fucking serious? Alright. What the? Ah! This fucking game, Tyler.
Understand.
Sorry?
I understand.
Oh, I'm glad to have your understanding.
I know.
What? What the fuck? I was you. What? I was holding levitation. You literally saw that. What the fuck happened? I'm really fucking getting over this. You wonder why I won't play shit like fucking Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. I basically am. I basically am right now playing Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy.
You're not.
I am.
That's not true. You don't mean that.
I do.
You don't mean that.
I objectively mean it. Fuck this area. Oh boy, a quarter of a single heart. That's helpful.
Let's see. Alright, next story. Am I the asshole for giving my brother's ex, quote, hurtful documents after his death?
Oh, now these suckers are back.
My brother, Mark 27 male, was married to a woman called Amanda, 29 female, but they divorced 2 years ago due to, quote, cheating on Mark's side. Mark defended himself and denied the cheating accusations and said it was an assault, but Amanda didn't believe him and said that she thought it was a sick joke that he was trying to use something that horrific for sympathy. After the divorce, Mark went downhill and became even more depressed. He started going to therapy and got better for a while, but took his own life 3 months ago.
What the? I don't know how I'm supposed to get that, if I'm being perfectly... I'm about ready to quit the game, Tyler.
I don't know what I can say to make that better because you don't believe me when I say that I believe in you.
Yeah, your belief doesn't fucking do something. Your belief doesn't unjank terrible controls and terrible fucking, like, world design. If I just fucking listened to myself from the start and went for it that way, instead of listening to you and your suggestion, and floating it from above.
Sorry, I thought you could float to it.
I swear to fucking Jiggy. I swear to Jiggy Jesus himself. Too heavy.
There's a hole in the ceiling, I believe, so when you go up.
Whoa. She's getting angrier.
So you keep taunting her, making her reappear.
Hold on. Da, 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 da. You know, I attempted to make
Very silly.
You did know what reference I was trying to do then.
Yes. Yes.
It doesn't matter who's wrong or right, just
Clem's brain. 3 cheers for brains.
I like how you haven't said smooch in a hot minute though.
Smooch.
No, I was okay with that.
I didn't wanna make you mad. You seemed like you were getting mad, so I didn't.
I am getting frustrated with this level.
I didn't want to make you mad.
That's not the lyrics to the song.
And you can climb on the rusty red grate thingy. That part. Oh, nope, just a rail.
Things that are not obvious ladders in video games should be up there with video game cursors, with an escort mission with an NPC that walks slightly slower than your slightly faster than your walk speed, but slightly slower than your run speed. Like, those things should be cursed in video game design.
I understand.
To think that every cell in Nil's brain is dedicated to the ladies.
So you don't have a shot, Rez.
This is your last warning! Go back down right now or you'll be very, very sorry!
Oh, it turns out she could just disappear, like, on her own.
One more brain. Do you know if it's up? Like, I haven't missed it.
One more brain here, it wouldn't be up, so... I would have to see, like, whose brains you've gotten.
And you, like, is that
If you...
Okay.
Alright, so you got... Let's see... Let me check my collectible guide.
Alright.
Sorry.
No, it's not your. Gay. My gay what? My gay what? Because you're spelling it Y-O-U''RE. You're not spelling it that way, I mean. Spelling it anyway. I'm speaking. Yeah, we'll spell it properly then. My gay what? Feeling like shit.
Alright, so you have...
Your mum.
You have Benny. Are you listening, or are you still talking?
I was waiting for you to be free, Tyler.
So you have Benny.
Mm-hmm.
You have Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
You got Elka.
Mm-hmm.
You got Quentin. Do you have Quentin?
I don't know. You tell me. I have to
You
fucking.
do not have Quentin. Okay. It says Quentin is in the slime pit room. Jump along the arches till you get to the window.
Oh, okay. I can't just fall all the way down.
Whoop.
Slime pit room?
Yeah, it says jump along the arches until you get to the window. Would help if I had a fucking video or something, actually. Let me see. Would you let me think about it?
Found it.
Ah, neat. skip whatever he had to say about the brain.
Intentionally, that's a thing you could do.
I suppose.
I didn't want to. Whatever. No, I don't care enough.
Funny, you can't skip the smooch though. That's important.
Mm-hmm. She isn't popping up anymore. Like she's given us her final warning.
She's already finished her thing, so.
Given us her final warning.
Yeah. So you got everything in this level, right?
Mm-hmm. What? Hey. Would really like it if I could see. Mm-hmm, yep, everything.
Awesome.
Oh, you can see the camp from over there.
Yeah.
Four cards and 3 brains. Okay. I can float. I just...
Just turn invisible. Just turn
I
invisible.
can fucking float, though. Like, I literally just... the game didn't take control away from me. I could just double jump and float.
I know. Just turn invisible.
No, of course.
How could something as small as Vernon's brain hold so many boring stories?
Worthless! These brains are worthless, Shigo. Just like the one in your head.
No, they're nice. They're nice brains, Dr. Lovato. Really?
They're too nice. Won't fight. I need killers. I need angry brains. I squeeze them. I poke them. I twist them. What do I have to do to make them fight? Maybe I should try my drill.
I'm not gonna bring you any more brains if you're gonna be so mean to them.
No matter what I do?
No matter what.
Not even if I...
Don't!
Not even if I cook you a little...
Doctor, no!
A little turtle soup?
Please, Dr. Lovato, no!
A nice hot turtle soup. Nothing better on a cold night like this than some boiling hot soup.
You need Mr. Pokey.
Oh, okay. You sure?
No! I mean, yes!
All right. Oh, why don't I just go ahead and heat you up a cup? It's made of turtles. Turtles that you love. Isn't that right, Mr. Pokey Love? Okay. Well, maybe I'll just make some for myself. Bring me a good brain, Shigo, or Mr. Pokelope becomes Mr. Smokylope. Smokylope. When you're a dentist, you have to learn to have a sense of humor, you know. It helps to calm the patients down.
A dentist.
Yes.
I called it.
De-brained.
Yeah, I called that the last two were gonna be Sasha 9 and whatever the fuck her name is.
Can sneak by him. Go out that door. To where Shigor is.
Welcome back to the thinking world, Mikhail.
So I'm guessing those two brains don't count for these.
Yeah, those
they're
don't
just
count
the
for the-
story.
Elton, what can I tell you? You were right. The old legends were true.
Mitch.
God damn it, Tyler.
Huh?
I need to
Affirmative.
I need to re-F. Fair enough. It's so hard to fucking see.
With the screens everywhere.
Yeah.
Son, I will teleport you deep into that solid rock over there. You don't knock that off.
Yes!
Good.
And that's how the coach is planning to take over the world.
Wow, that is so not chill. Hey, where's Phoebe?
We're gonna be rebraining her really soon.
Well, when she comes out, she's gonna want to hit stuff. I better go wait by her drums.
And that's why we have to find Lily right away.
That is some crazy stuff, guys. I'm kinda glad I was out for most of it. Well, with the world ending and everything, I should probably go see what girls want to make out one last time.
So I said, Brainer? I don't even know her. Crystal. Scared? You better believe I was scared. You'd have to be a fool not to be. But the trick is to never let them see you sweat.
Wow, I guess that's what those squirrels were trying to tell me.
Dogan, where is your neck or body or
kept
shoulders?
saying the tiny man is gonna kill everyone. I thought they were talking about me. Oh man, I have to go apologize.
Why are you walking like
I
a
love
crab?
his slow side shuffle.
Is Milka okay?
Yeah, she's waiting for you down by the docks.
Gotcha.
Hey, do you want to help us save the... Okay, is making out all anyone thinks about in this place? And that is how I beat the hideous hulking lungfish of Lake Oblongata.
So, does the coach, does he have an evil sidekick? A yes man? Or a lick spittle? Anything?
Not sure. Why?
No reason. Bye.
Well.
So that's who's been kidnapping
Man
all
was
the
born
kids.
to be a
Oh,
henchman.
man, I just want to burn that coach. Hey, where's Quentin?
He's waiting for you at band practice.
He
What?
be painting the wrong band name on my drums again.
That's a good
I already
question.
have headphones on,
I
Raz. You
didn't
gotta
taste
speak
it,
up.
So I don't really know the answer for sure.
Well, if Brain Tank come after Mikhail, it will be sorry. Better go find Tiny Boss, see what is planned.
And then the lungfish ate me and we became best friends.
Oh my god.
I know.
I mean, oh my god!
I know.
Nils!
Yes, and because you got your brain stolen and I didn't, yes, I do. I think I'm better than you.
Aha! I knew it! Well, you're wrong. Have fun dying.
And so that's
Alright,
what
buddy.
happened to your brain.
Wow, what an amazing story. I mean, that is a really, really good story. And you know what the best part is? I'm in it. I better go write that whole thing down before we all get killed.
And that's how I earned all my merit badges.
OMG! I feel so stupid for throwing myself off the roof now!
Looked like she had a giant
Why'd you throw
eyeball in her
yourself off
mouth.
the roof?
Because the poison didn't work.
Ah!
Listen, I have to go. The world could use some major league cheering right about now.
Did you see that? She had an eyeball in her mouth.
That's a like
What is the current
well-known
situation?
glitch. For whatever reason, her mouth texture occasionally glitches out and shows an eyeball. It's very strange.
Okay, so I have... I got an achievement. I don't think it was for all the hearts. Yeah, it was rebrain the children.
Yeah, you got an achievement for rebraining all the children.
Agent Cruller?
What is the current?
I'd better go.
How do I get the rest of my hearts, though? How do I even see my UI?
There is a
There we
button for
go.
it. Is it one of the sticks?
Yeah, but like, how am I missing a quarter heart? You only get quarter hearts from this.
You might get one from ranking up more.
Hmm.
Did you make the rest of your cards into Psychors and shit?
Yeah, look how many cards I have.
That's true, you did. Maybe we should go into other worlds and
What is it?
get figments.
No, I'll just finish the game.
I'm ready to go back.
I'll rank up that way. If it's a world I haven't been to, then I need to get that world before I worry about unlocking them all. Unlock that world before I worry about getting everything, I mean. Like, said the other way around. He really doesn't seem to care, huh?
I think if he notices you, he just...
What's this?
A boy.
Why, it's a nice little precious, juicy brain wrapped up in some sort of boy-shaped gobbledygook. Well, we'll soon have all that excess tissue removed, and then we can slip that brain into something more comfortable. Shigor! That package General Oleander mentioned has arrived. Please take it up to the holding area and keep it fresh until I'm ready to stick in my thumb and pull out a plum.
I tried to warn you.
Listen, the man you're working for is a deranged lunatic.
I know. I hate him. But if I don't do what he says, he'll...
Cook your little turtle from the inside out. Shigor, hostage situations like this are always extremely delicate. I'll have to extract Mr. Pokelope from his prison using my psychic powers. After which, this Lobato character should be fairly trivial to neutralize.
Yes, because once we get Mr. Pokelope back, he'll tell us what to do. He always tells me what to do.
Yes. Sasha, Mia, Lily.
Raz, you came.
Of course I did. We gotta get you out of here.
Look, the coach must have lured Sasha and Mia here on official Psychonauts business and then ambushed them with sneezing powder. They're completely brainless.
I know. I saw their brains downstairs.
Whoa.
Listen, first
What?
Suddenly louder.
things first.
Yeah.
I was thinking about
Hold
what
on.
you said about us making out.
Yeah? Oh man, I'm so glad he showed up. I was just starting to feel slightly less phlegmy. Wait, he didn't just hear. Ah! Get away from me. Stop reading my mind. Go rebrain Sasha and Mia so they can help us break this lock.
Birthday cake?
Yeah. birthday cake is to help with the Pokelope situation.
And there's a cage there. What is that?
That's the elevator you took to get up here? Or I think
No?
that will take you all the way back down to the atrium.
Okay.
So you don't have to go through the towers again.
Okay.
Well, show him the cake. Here, boy. Now he's right underneath a hole in the cage, so you can just...
Yeah, I
let him
know.
up.
I know.
Come on, Mr. Pokelope. Come and get your cake.
Alright, don't give him to her, though. Use the bacon and come back to HQ.
Is this another missable?
Yes.
Huh?
You gotta show Mr. Pokelope to all the kids.
Every single one?
Not every single one. Most of them.
Why? Where
because
are
that's what
they?
Some of them are... They're hanging out around the camp, I'll tell you.
Oh!
Go to the kids' lodge first.
Yeah.
So a lot of them are. So Kitty and Frankie are in the girls' cabin. You can hit them first. There's
And
Dogen.
so I'm really sorry for not believing you. Right, yeah, that too. I should really not have blown so many of you up. I just get so confused sometimes.
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokelope.
Hi, I like your hat.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah. That's not the girls' cabin. That's the boys' cabin.
I don't know what one
There's
is
JT
what.
and Chops.
Yeah, I don't know what one is what. I don't know how I'm supposed to know what one is what.
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokelope.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Lope. Better keep that little head tucked away until we give the all clear.
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokelope.
Better go put that little guy somewhere safe. There's a war on right now, you know.
There's signs above the door.
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokelope.
Glad you finally got a friend.
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokelope.
My dad bought me a bigger turtle than that for my birthday.
Great.
So
Alright,
mean.
and then go up to the tower. Because Chloe and Bobby are up at the top of the tower.
This poor turtle.
He's fine.
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokelope.
Turtles are stupid!
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokelope.
You know, turtles are just visitors from another galaxy who never left. Their shells are actually atmospheric re-entry heat shields.
Everyone knows that.
What? Shut up, Raz.
Stop trying to impress the 6-year-old Raz. She doesn't care.
That's a girl! Anyway, where to now?
Nils
In
and
the
Elka
cabin.
are... They're not in the cabin, they're on the ledge here.
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokelope.
Oh, Mr. Pokelope. I wish I had a hard shell like yours around my heart.
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokelope.
Mister, don't you have any female friends you could introduce me to? Pig!
Bro.
But Quentin and Phoebe are inside, so go in the lodge too.
So is this one.
And also Vernon's right there.
Man, gotta work a little turtle with a crown into the story somehow. Maybe he can be my little wisecracking sidekick.
You know, it's funny because this is the spot where Milka was drawing earlier, and she has a crush on Elton. So obviously the paper in front of her is like Elton with hearts all around him. But because they put Vernon drawing here and they didn't change the picture, it makes it look like Vernon's got a crush on Elton too.
Fair
Because
enough.
he's just drawing over.
Maybe he
Milka's
does.
picture.
Maybe he does.
Maybe he does.
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokelo.
Hey, little turtle. Careful with that crown if you do any stage diving, okay?
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokelo.
Okay, Mr. Turtle. This next song is going out to you.
Nice. Elton and Milka are on the docks. Whee. Oh, and Mikhail and Maloof are in the parking lot.
Mikhail might be my favorite. But he's also the only one I literally remember by fucking hell. By name.
Oops.
Like he literally is.
Now wire the other end to the gas tank. Oh, hello, Rasputin.
What are you guys doing?
Taking care of business. The fewer questions you ask, the better.
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokelo.
Seems like a nice turtle. You shouldn't get him involved in this mess, Raz.
No, I can't mess around with Mr. Pokelo.
Yeah,
I've
you
gotta
can't
give him back
introduce him to
Shiva
Mikhail,
right
apparently.
away.
Mikhail's
No,
busy.
I can't mess around with Mr. Pokelo. I've got to give him back to Shiva right away.
But yeah, Mikhail's like the only one I know by name.
Man, I feel
Yeah.
terrible about that.
Oh, you do have to go to the reception area too. Because I believe that's where Crystal and Clem are. So you gotta go to where the janitor's trailer is. They're hanging out with him.
Listen, you gotta help. You gotta kill me, son. I can't take the cheering anymore.
I'm sorry I put their brains back. Maybe a bear will get them soon.
Maybe. If not, you gotta find my drain cleaner and pour it down my throat, okay?
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokelo.
Hello, Mr. Pokelo. Don't crap on the floor. I just mopped.
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokelo.
3 cheers for Mr. Pokelo! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokelo.
3 cheers for Mr.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Okay.
And then you gotta go to the lake for Elton and Milka.
I can't do that from here though.
And that should be everyone.
Oh no, I can actually. Can I? No, I can't. Where's the fast travel tree?
Right there, to the left.
No, please, no, please, no, please.
Where would you...
It's time.
Yes, sir, Admiral, sir.
No, please, no, please, no, please.
Please no fire, please no fire.
Oh man, I feel terrible about that.
Where?
They're just on the dock there. They're smooching.
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokelo.
Hi.
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokelo. I'd like
I was
you to
aiming
meet
at a
Mr.
different
Pokelo.
person. I guess they're just a
but he's
unit.
the only one who responds.
Hi.
Did you get an achievement?
Uh-huh. I'm
Awesome.
so glad that I did that.
Huh?
Hold on, if I go back to him with this...
Yeah, if you regroup
Nothing
this
more to
way,
report
then
at this time.
he'll put you back here.
Ah.
So you gotta go back to his... Go back through the trunk. Down there. It's underneath the bridge.
Where would...
Hold on,
Yes,
there is...
noble Psycho Master.
There is one person we haven't introduced him to.
Who?
I'd like you to meet Mr. Pokelope.
And I'm glad to see you made some new friends after all your old ones got the brains sucked out.
So after you return
What is the current?
Pokelope to Shigor,
to go back?
that's like the point of no return. So you save before that, and then you're sort of locked after that.
Oh, so there aren't more levels. I was saying that, Tyler.
Well, there is one more level, but it's like the final level.
Yeah.
So you have to get. So like the guide that I was reading was like, before you enter the final level, you should have this amount of stuff, because you'll get the last of all of this stuff, in the last level. So it's like you should have this much emotional baggage, this much
I have
memory vault.
plenty of emotional baggage, Tyler. Alright, how much time do we...
We have a half hour.
I suppose this was never the finale after all, then.
True, we just did a lot of grinding,
Yep.
which is exactly what we promised, so...
Yep. If we have half an hour, I probably can still spend some time fucking around in previous levels.
Okay. Let's see how long, if you could do the punchy achievement in a half hour.
Anything fucking else but that.
Nothing more to report.
How do I get to the... What's the easiest way to get to...
I would go down the elevator that's here, so you get down to the atrium. I think it takes you to the courtyard. By the way, you just want to get to one of those crazy people down there first.
I hope this ride isn't too scary.
Oh, because one of the crazy people will let
Yeah,
me
just throw a door at the first person you see. Hey, Boyd.
Oh, okay, now we go back up to the top from here. No, not bacon!
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Make it away.
Boyd!
Back into your brain.
I am the milk.
Boyd?
Not
Don't worry
much
about
to
it.
do here except clean up all the cobwebs, collect all the figments, and get any vault.
Yeah, so the nice thing about this is that there's no more G-men around, so you don't need any of the disguises.
Hey, Boyd. Why are you trying to burn down the asylum?
I am the milkman. My employer has commissioned me to deliver this milk to whitewash what went on here. I make sure no evidence is left of anything except for milk. I cannot rest until I have made my final delivery.
Okay, man.
My milk is delicious.
Oh, I can hurt him. Does he have a health bar?
No.
Milk will get warm. Milk is a drink best served cold.
I'll make up your mind.
I
Alright.
think you can. I think that's what he's here for.
Make up your mind. Mind.
So yeah, just ride one of the telephone wires back and try to find one of those teleporty guys. Oatmeal! Oatmeal, save me, Oatmeal! Oatmeal!
Not that I wanted to do this level first.
I mean, if you want to do this level first, you can.
I just said not that I wanted to, as in like I don't want to.
Yeah. Just the way you said that, like, not that I wanted to. It sounded like you were gonna follow with like, but I will if we're here.
Oh, okay. I've already got everything in this section anyway.
The only downside to not having the G-men here is that a lot of guides will give directions based on G-men presence, because a lot of the houses look exactly the same otherwise. So it'd be
Yeah,
like,
but as long as I go in every house, it'll be fine.
Yeah, it is just a matter of going down the street in every house.
So I'm missing 6 figments and a vault.
And 1 volt.
I want to get to the start of the level, I suppose, don't I? That's just
Yeah.
here, isn't it, actually?
Yeah, it's right across this little gap
Construction.
here. I am on the road crew. This is my stop sign.
Oh, I still get to keep all of the tools, though. That's... I kind of wish that they stuck around then. Right?
Yeah, I get you. I just think they wanted to make, like, revisiting a world. They wanted to make what you do have a difference, actually, and also make exploration a little easier. They're like, okay,
Hello,
you get
fellow
it, you got
road
the
crew
whole...
member. Welcome to the road crew. Hold on.
I am on the road crew. This is my stop sign.
I needed the disguise. He thought I was a road crew member. I had to make sure. Yes, hello, fellow road crew member. I work on the road. Even the fridges that have been here, that have still open already. Like, it remembers that.
Yeah. Bam.
Okay, this counts as the same area.
Yeah.
That's a shame. Alright.
Oatmeal.
So just gotta check on top of and behind every single house.
On top of, behind, and inside every house.
I have a good guide if you want it. Tyler might already have the guide open.
Yeah. It's just that, I don't think the Figment guide is super helpful in case where you've already picked up a lot of the Figments. Because then it's just a matter of visiting every single location where a Figment could be.
Yeah.
And you're already doing that just by going to every house, so. As long as you've made sure to get the one that's behind the labyrinth, which I directed you to, I'm pretty sure that's the only one that you would miss by doing this going to every house. Bang, bang.
Yep. It's open, so I've been here before.
I'm on the road crew.
You can tell by my sign. Every Figment location, you can find them specifically through the note. Tyler, get on that link.
Okay. Let's see. Oh geez. Alright, Control F. Milkman. Conspiracy. Yep. Here we go. Okay, what page, row, and column are we looking at?
Yeah, page 3, the first row, first column. So 3A1.
3. No, it's all numbers.
Oh.
First row, first column.
Okay, so 3.
So 311.
Yeah.
This doesn't. At the corner of the drive with the parked black car beside the second house on the left of the second road, jump left from the telephone repairman.
What?
That telephone pole. I guess go to this house here. Or maybe this one. Let's see. At the corner of the drive, with the parked black car. Oh, also,
Oh, well,
gonna be a
there's...
bunch of
Yeah,
shit
okay.
over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you ride both wires.
Well, I'm gonna check, because I can see them. Yeah, there's one on the other. Oh, here's the other vault as well. Let me just... Bonk. Blech. Boyd, hide again! Oh, he's like insane. And there's a dude behind him, and the dude pours him some milk. That's the coach!
Sure is.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. You're the milkman. He's hired him to be the guard. Yeah, he hired him to be the guard for that. That makes sense. Oh, and here's my, like... Find all golden helmets.
Yay.
I didn't even have the tag for this one. Okay.
That one's in a garage. I know we're gonna run that one.
Okay, that wasn't 311.
Right. Because 311's at the corner of the drive with the parked black car.
The
beside
corner
the second
of
house
the
on the left
drive.
of the second road.
Those are too many words.
I know. I don't know what that means either. I think the driveway. So like the corner of this driveway of the second house with the parked black car in it.
That means you've done Velvetopia. You're further in than I thought. We just said that we're literally at the point where we can finish the game.
We're at the point of no return.
Yeah. Like, I've done the whole game except for the ending.
Yeah.
Okay, read it out again. I'm gonna try and pass it.
Okay. Do you want me to do it slowly or like in pieces?
Just do it.
At the corner of the drive with the parked black car, beside the second house on the left of the second road.
So,
And
okay,
in
so we need the
parentheses-
second road. So we're still on the first road.
And then it says in parentheses, jump left from the telephone repairman. Oh, this one. Oh, it's on the back. I see it. It's like blue.
Yeah. Yeah, that, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, let's see. What page is this? Page 1, 2, 3, 4, second row, first column.
4, 2, 1.
Or it might be 4, 1, 2 if it's columns first.
No, it's page row column. So 4,
So 4, 2, 1.
On the roof over the garage of the house on the left just before the sewer workers' security zone.
Oh, yeah, so right
Before
here.
the sewer. Yay!
Where's the garage that you were talking about that has the last baggage? Oh, here.
Yeah, there it is. I was like, it would be obvious, so just run up and down the road until you see it, I guess.
That's it then. This area is 100%.
Should be. You got all the things in the other place, so. Hold on, let me see.
And yeah, I got like the thing that Ah!
Yay!
Yeah. I think I'm good.
Man!
No, you should take oatmeal out.
No, I think I'll stay
Why?
in this mine for a while longer.
Because you can go to the collective unconscious and access all the other brains.
Oh.
Like directly from there.
Where is he then?
Oatmeal's at Boyd's house. He's on either end of the road, so either the post office or Boyd's house. Problem is you're in the direct middle, so either way is...
I don't think I was in the direct middle. This still seems like it's quicker.
Oatmeal!
Cool, thanks, man. Yeah, so that means they're done the milkman. Right?
Yep, all the lights are lit up.
So this probably is the final level.
Yep.
What is Black Velvetopia?
That's Edgar's brain.
Oh, yeah. Kurt Chiliander's basic braining.
Woohoo!
Not much to do here except clean up all the cobwebs.
Yeah.
You've reached the brain of Coach Oleander. I'm currently occupied with matters in another part of my mind right now. But for those students who'd like to run the course again for extra credit or for a makeup exam, I'll leave it open. But I won't be here.
The idea of leaving your brain open is funny.
Be careful. Your mind is everything to us.
Oh, I don't like that.
It's funny because they obviously made that line sound very evil, because the only way you'd get to his brain is after get to his brain again is after you've discovered he's evil. So it's like, yeah, we can make him sound sinister here. We already know he's evil. Pause and see if you have anything left in this area, because you can use oatmeal to teleport to the next areas.
I'm Tyler, and I'm
sorry.
really good at ideas to save time.
I'm Tyler, I'm smart. What do you want from me?
I guess this then. Have I done the punchy punch?
He is not. He doesn't want to do it this time, though. We'll get that later.
Yeah, fuck that. Missing 2 figments. Wow, that's 112 and 113.
112 and
Or is that again? I'm page row column? Page column row? It's page column row.
Page row column.
Oh. Yeah. 112 and 113 are the only ones I'm missing. And they're probably just right next to each other in some obvious place I couldn't reach.
So 112?
Mm-hmm. And 113.
Oh no, that's in the trenches. What's this area you're in called now? The cannon, maybe?
Oh. I got one of them.
Awesome.
The finale of the course, I think.
Oh. So 112 and 113, you said?
Well,
yeah, they're floating around the spinning logs of death.
Yeah, I know. Because I saw one and got one already. I don't know where the other one is, though. I think I just saw it.
Yeah, you just passed by it. I think it will go by the exit. Like, so if you stand on the exit and wait for it, then it'll, Yay. That's fine. We have plenty of lives. No, we don't. We do not have plenty of lives.
We have plenty of
but,
lives. That is plenty.
Plenty of lives. You could probably just levitate jump to the exit now. Get that mental cobweb. Hell yeah.
And there were no cobwebs in the previous area.
There's one here.
Okay.
Yeah, the only way to get out is to use the smelling salts. Unless you, go back and use oatmeal, I guess.
Ah!
Uh-huh.
Get fucked.
Hi, oatmeal.
I need to check the trenches for cobwebs. Because I'm pretty sure there were.
Yeah. I think that's where there was a vault hidden by the cobwebs.
And I'm guessing that vault has... No. Are you sure you can just not teleport to every area?
Yeah, you can't teleport to every area, but I know there's a few different areas in Oleander's brain.
So, do I have to walk to
Go to
the...
the cave.
No, I don't think... I think it was before that.
No, I'm pretty sure it was after the cave.
Okay, yeah. 3. That's all 5 then.
Also, the punchy is right before this, so... like right there.
Uh-huh.
If you want to attempt it.
Okay. So you have to go to the fucking... over the line. Eh. Alright.
Yay!
Uh-huh. Yeah, fuck that.
Come on,
What?
you can do it.
What do you mean I could do it? What?
Do it
I
again.
it just... No!
Next round. It gets harder every time.
I'm aware!
Yay! Punch, punch, punch!
Hey, so I finally got one of the spicy answers with the 8-ball.
Can't handle the truth.
Uh-huh. Is this the final one, though?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Don't know.
I haven't been counting.
Oh wow, it jumps straight into this pace.
Yeah, it stops fucking around.
Can't look at chat.
I think they're just repeating punch, punch, punch. Punch, punch, punch.
Well, that's good.
They just asked 8-Ball if this is the final one. And the 8-Ball said, you may rely on it.
You better not leave me wrong, 8-Ball!
Don't fuck me on this 8-Ball. Yay!
It fucked me.
Is that the last one? Yeah, it fucked you. You're doing really well, though.
Ah, Jesus Christ. And you lose 2 points for hitting friendlies now.
You're also penalized for missing them now, too. You weren't before.
Well, not for penalizing missing, for missing friendlies.
Right, obviously.
Alright.
Elite gamer skills!
That wasn't even that hard. What do you want about?
A lot of people complain about how difficult it is.
Oh, a lot of people must suck at the fucking game then.
Elite gamer skills!
Is it real? Like, do people really think that's hard?
Yeah.
Huh. Is that even tough myself to say no? Yeah. Oh, like,
It's like
let's...
you made that shit look easy.
Yeah, because it was.
Easy game.
Because it was. 1, 4, 3.
Oh, and we're in the canon.
Yeah.
So I have to look up canon.
But is that guide better than the one you were using?
Well, the guide I was using didn't tell me where figments were.
Yeah.
This is just a guide of where figments are.
Not specifically what figments will where.
The guide I was looking at is just achievements. It's just achievement guide.
Oh, well, that's not a figment guide then.
Well, yeah. Never said I had a figment guide.
You did.
It's not.
You did.
I just said I had a guide. I didn't need a figment guide because
Where
you
is
can find
it?
around. What was the page row column again?
1, 4, 3.
1, 4,
No, 1, 3, 4. Page row column. God damn it.
Page 1, 3, 4.
It should be column row because that's how it is in
the-
Excel sheets.
On the right sliding rail near the start.
Near the start.
Near the start. I think if you go through the cannon, there's like sliding rails.
It took you about 10 tries in the last level. No, I don't know what to say. That wasn't
I tried desperately to do it on the keyboard and mouse, but I had to switch to the controller just to do that.
Yeah, but that's because you're playing with the keyboard and mouse. That's just a shit way to play the game.
Yeah, but even then I had to. I think on the side of there's.
What do you mean?
Cobwebs.
Tyler!
Like to left and right. Sorry, I was in the middle of a sentence. Don't worry about it. You can come back here later.
How?
Oatmeal.
There wasn't one though.
There was one by the cannon. You just jumped in the cannon again.
What? No, there's not one after this, so I can't get to an oatmeal.
Yeah, there is. In the finale.
Oh, Tyler, I don't want to do the whole fucking section of the level!
Well, okay, then you could use smelling salts and you'll be outside of Boyd. Then you can just hop into Boyd's brain and oatmeal
Yeah,
there.
okay. I'll
Or
probably
also
have
we
to
can save
redo
because
the whole...
it's 11.
Yeah,
and I
okay.
have to go to bed now.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's just fucking call it. Follow if you want to see more of this. Timothy. No one's ever done that joke with your name before, I bet. God damn it, I didn't die. I just gave up. Tyler, say something funny to end the stream on.
I really need to take a shit.